Sports Center.
In World Cup action, and then there were 8. Argentina rallied to come back from a 2-0 deficit, scoring in the 79th, 83rd, and finally the 93rd minutes to win 3-2, taking Egypt home. That was followed by Switzerland and Colombia that played to a 0-0 draw, as they say. Finally, Switzerland wins 4-3 in penalty kicks. In the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers are giving Donovan Mitchell a 4-year extension worth $273 million. It includes a player option and a trade kicker. There was also a 6-team trade in the NBA, including half the NBA, it feels like, and a bunch of guys we don't know. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Everybody!
Hump day!
Oh, yes. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. That's right, baby. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Good morning to you. I'm your old pal, AJ. Here to my left, the dapper gentleman himself, Mr. Robert Thompson. Good morning, Rob.
Turn this on.
There you go.
Gotta
Good
get
start.
this warmed up.
That's right.
I'm dressed for radio, man.
Speaking of warmed up.
Hey, brother.
Whoa! You hear that? Listen.
No sound in the background.
You hear that? Silence.
And more importantly, I don't have to do hopscotch over a bunch of air conditioning.
Yeah. We're able to shut our door to the studio. Wow, the air conditioner is finally fixed.
Hovering at 72 glorious degrees. It hasn't seen 72 since the last day it froze in San Antonio.
It's borderline chilly in here right now.
Wait till we get this thing down to.
Oh,
we got to stress test it now. I want to see how cool we can get it.
Put it like 55.
Just to see how this thing runs, man. It's like when you get a new car, you got to open that thing up.
See our breath.
See how this thing will run, man.
As long as it's working. I don't want to break it. I want to take care of this bad boy.
I want to blast some of the carbon out.
I want to
idle.
Take very good care of it, please. Oh, what a great thing. How's it in your little room there, Vic?
Oh, it's perfect.
See, he's sitting his doors open. So yesterday,
did you take cat food out?
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay, I'll hit it during the break.
Yeah, well, there was
the black cat was out there.
Oh gosh, he's gruesome.
He's rough.
So anyway,
my God.
Yesterday leaving it was about 10:45. They were setting up the ladder.
Okay.
And the guy was climbing the ladder, and I was like, "Bro, tell me, this is the day." And he kind of looked down. He said, "Well, I got to do this, and the Nardinal's loose, and we got to scroggin this, and we got to keep things moving. So yeah, it should happen pretty soon." And I was like, "Oh, good. So what are you thinking? Like next week?" He was like, "No, bro. In about 12 hours, it should be cool in here." It's like, "All right."
Wow.
My expectations are so beaten into the dust.
I know
that when he said it might take a little bit, I immediately thought weeks.
And
not
you
minutes.
are. It's like, oh no, it's going to be today.
Like, nah, bro, like today. Like, oh, you talk a big game, sir.
This is unbelievable. All right,
it's the little things that matter.
Let's take a guess right now. How long before it breaks again?
I give it, given its history, 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you know what? That'll put us into July, so we won't even need it then.
Well, not weeks, months.
Or no, I mean, it'll put us into December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we won't have any heat.
Yeah. So that. Well, Well, I thought they were on separate things because we have that weird air conditioner.
Well, yeah.
I don't know, Vic. How long for you? What do you think? How long before it breaks?
I'd say about a month.
Well, keep in mind, this was not brought on internally. This was brought on because there was a leak in the roof, and it blew out the air conditioning system.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah.
We had that storm.
On the other side. Yeah.
So my expectation is we're not going to have a rainstorm like that in the next 6 months. That's why
probably
I'm giving
fair.
it that
But I
much
mean,
time.
there's so many other ways it could break, though.
Yeah, but they had to fix. We're just the last one, so maybe if it does go out, it'll go out someplace. Remember, they were dealing with it for a minute, and we were fine. And then they fixed their stuff, and ours went on forever.
What's going on? Did you get into a fight yesterday?
What?
You're all scratched to hell.
Yeah, this one, I don't know.
Your hand, your forearm. It's
this one, I have a dog that I walk on a leash out in the country, and she has a tendency to kind of run into the woods, and every now and then I get scratched on branches, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It happens so often I didn't even know it happened.
Do you bleed when that happens?
I do. Normally I do. I don't know if this one bled.
See, are you worried that you're going to be an old man? Like, because that's the first sign of becoming an old man.
My
I think
dad looks like he's been in a constant bar fight.
He's just bleeding all the time.
He's always bleeding
and doesn't know why.
Paper skin. Well, he's on blood thinners, as most old people are, so it doesn't take much for him to bleed. But yeah, my poor dad, he looks a lot like this actually.
I have like my skin. I think I have like some sort of disorder where my skin is like ultra thick.
So you don't get
I don't get scratched up real easy, and like
I do.
Yesterday, it took them a couple tries to get my my IV in the first time. Like the needle bent.
It's like, come on,
come on,
let's do this.
But yeah,
AJ Cage.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. And that's why that tick, the tick that I got at
tick.
Rob's house,
a tough ass tick.
He was fighting. Like my wife was like, he doesn't really have any blood yet. Like he hadn't gotten any of your blood. And I was like, because it's like a long path to get through my skin. It's like a fight.
It's like an armadillo.
Did they find another tick in there?
No.
Hey, wait!
I'm all clear.
Right, they're putting it in a jar. Look what we found.
It's so funny. My younger son is like convinced that I've got Lyme disease and I'm probably gonna die. Because he's like,
you wouldn't Googled it.
Oh yeah, he's been Googling.
Well, do you have that circle around you?
Yeah, just monitor that. But
yeah,
it's 1 in a million, bro.
Everybody, they're all so paranoid. Like my wife was like, let's get a Sharpie and draw a circle around like where it's red.
That's what it'll say online. But dude, it's literally 1 in a million.
Okay.
There's ticks everywhere.
Wow.
And if that was the case, everybody would have Lyme disease.
That's kind of
what I mean. So it is. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's entirely improbable.
Well, listen, there's a lawsuit coming. I'm gonna ask your brother. Yeah. I'm reaching out to a lawyer for us.
I think if hey, sue the homeowners. You can sue my insurance company all you want, man. It doesn't cost me anything.
Yeah,
you can sue them. Hell, sue them. I'll help you.
I went and got my colonoscopy done yesterday after the show, and it was pretty simple. It was. You guys were right. Like the worst of it was the
depths of the fast.
Yeah, like the 36 hours of constant nonstop defecation.
But once you get to the doctor, you are now on an assembly line, man. The only goal is to get you out the door at that moment.
I was very paranoid, and I told my wife this fear as we were sitting in the waiting room, because I was still, I finished the last of that poison water, like the juice that gets you going. I finished the last of it like right before I left yesterday, 9 a.m. And when I was at the doctor, I was still. I still had to go.
Moving and grooving.
Yeah. So I told my wife, I was like, what happens if they put me to sleep on the table and I just let loose?
Don't worry. Not your problem. You'll wake up clean as a whistle. Not your problem. There's a young LVN that's going to have to deal with that.
Oh.
See, when I enter the hospital door,
I would have hated that.
I become an open book.
Okay.
You'll be the same thing. Like whatever happens, trust me, it's happened before, and they have a plan to fix it.
Okay.
So if you let one go, dude, you're not alone.
Okay.
So once you get past that, Vic, you know what I'm talking about. You've spent time in the hospital.
Oh.
And you have too.
Yeah, but like,
oh yeah. I mean, I've spent enough, and this is all knee surgeries and whatnot, not life-threatening stuff. But once you realize, dude, yes, there's going to be probably 8 nurses today that are going to get a look at your ham bone. You know what I mean? There's just going to be people putting fingers in hands places.
See, I'm not worried about that
asking you to do stuff that you're not comfortable doing in front of people. So if you poop out of accident, dude, it's going.
But that's the
part. Clean you up.
When I've had knee surgeries, it's like, hey, do you need to use the restroom before you go? And like,
yeah, and didn't you just cross the line? Like, nah, just bring me the bedpan.
No.
Oh, I did.
No.
Oh no, I got up. No. Yeah, I don't like the bedpan.
Well, no, given that or the agony of the initial walk, nah, man. And then if it doesn't go right,
I'm talking about pre-op. They'll ask you like, "Hey, do you need to go before we head into this thing?" And I'll be, "Oh yeah, I'll go.
Let me go try.
Let me go clear out." This one, it was like,
I'm still going to be busy.
Yeah,
Even if I go down, the dam will open. I have no restrictor plate.
That's what I was thinking,
dude. That's okay. Like I said, dude, you're on an assembly line. There is nothing that's going to happen from the moment you walk in that door that they have not seen. And if it does, you're not going to wake up anyway.
Like they talked about, they talk about when in the Old West when bad guys would get hanged, that they would immediately crap their pants and you lose control of your bowels. And I was like, oh. That's the worst. You're like hanging there from a tree, and you've got your hooked everywhere.
No, dude.
Now
I got a worse one.
I'm worried that's going to be me on the operating table. Like,
no, I got a worse one. I rolled up on a car accident.
Oh.
And I was helping this poor woman out of a car after a pretty good wreck, and she had let it go, man.
Oh.
It was awful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you say
someone will come help you in a minute?
Dude.
Yeah. Let's wait for the expert.
Dude, I dragged her out of that car. We laid her over the sideline, and I was like, "Whoa, what is? Oh." So.
Oh no.
Yes.
Well, did you let her know that she had crapped her
Oh,
pants?
she was very well aware.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
It was horribly awkward, but it's so panicky. But it was one of those. That's the thing I remember that the accident. Nothing else.
I think I'd rather just die.
Oh God.
I'd rather just be.
But on that note, the EMS arrived and they didn't even bat an eye, man. They went to work. So again, whatever you see, it has been seen and done before.
Okay. All right. Well, I note here that I've got there's like
we got a party that evidently has been put together for you.
There's a celebration theme.
Wait a minute. I think the expectation was these were going to make a noise.
They might.
No. I think we were hoping for more of a
like a
sound. kind of a
Yeah. I don't.
Oh yeah, they don't make any noise.
No, they're not noise makers.
No.
Maybe if we.
But what is it? What this is cards from you guys to me?
Well, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about this.
This is in celebration of your colonoscopy.
Okay.
And we all have cards that are sitting in front of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
That this is a celebration that's been put together by people from without, not within.
Okay.
So we will celebrate your clean rectum.
We'll do that on the other side.
In just a moment.
All right. It is the Morning Huddle on a hump day, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Your commute starting to fill in. 90 eastbound at Couples got an accident left lane. It's got you slow from General McMullen. I-10 westbound La Cantera Parkway, that stalls out to the shoulder. Road work at 35 southbound Olympia Parkway on down to 1604 has you stop and go from Evans. And southbound 35 Randolph to 410. This road work has you slow from Judson. 35 northbound O'Connor up to Judson. That's heavy from Randolph Boulevard. And Loop 410 eastbound at Perrin Beidle. That road work takes up a left lane. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
Gomez Law Firm has been fighting for the rights of San Antonians for 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here. What is something you see often as a personal injury attorney and protecting your clients?
The one thing we always see without fault in a case is that the insurance company will always reach out to them soon after the collision and they try to get them to agree to a low settlement. They try to get them to agree to signing a piece of paper. They want them essentially to sign their rights away without ever even consulting with an attorney, right? In the grand scheme of things, if you sign a piece of paper, you're signing your future interest away. So that's why it's so important to call the Gomez Law Firm, because we make sure we protect your rights and you're not signing your life away, you're not signing your rights away.
If you or your family have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, then call the Gomez Law Firm first, 210-736-4040, or visit joegomezlaw.com. Protect your family and protect your rights.
And remember, Gomez Law fights.
This is Officer Green with the San Antonio Police Department. SAPD is always hiring. Are you interested in a rewarding career that offers great pay, benefits, respect, and a chance to make a difference? Then visit sapdcareers.com if you are looking for a career with opportunities. The SAPD is looking for qualified applicants committed to keeping the Alamo City safe. This is your chance to make a difference. Become one of San Antonio's finest. Visit sapdcareers.com. For eligibility requirements, visit sapdcareers.com.
At the Institute for Functional Health, we are dedicated to helping you live life fully, playing with your kids, golfing, and feeling great without relying on pills. We're not about treating symptoms temporarily. We're about extending your health span, the years you live in good health. I'm Dr. Torres, and for over a decade, my team has transformed lives by tackling health issues at the root. Tired of medications without real answers? Take control of your health with us. Call 210-468-1891 for a free Discovery Day consultation or visit iffhealth.com. Improve your health span today.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
O'Reilly. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, get 1 free set of Brake Best Select brake pads when you buy 2 Brake Best Select brake rotors. Or get 1 free set of Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct professional grade brake pads when you buy 2 matching professional grade brake rotors. Restrictions apply. Get details from the parts professionals at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits 1, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits 2. Now, you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers. You're listening to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Wow, yeah.
Ooh, this is rock and roll, dude.
This is rock and roll, baby. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Morning Huddle 94.1. All right. Let me get to my cards here.
I think you're probably supposed to be last, would be my guess. Or at least...
are you going to read the cards to me?
Well, I've been told this is what we're supposed to do. Vic, do you have Vic? You have a card, right?
Yeah, I have one right here.
That we're supposed to just like open them up. We don't know what's on them, and we have cards that are laying in front of us. Mine is it says to AJ from Rob, and you have the same thing,
but you don't know what's written on it.
Vic, I just want you to read what's on the outside of your envelope.
Let's see.
On the outside of your envelope?
Yeah, it says to who?
Oh, Andrew Joseph. Number 1 bald donkey.
Number 1
so
what?
It's a very close friend, whoever left this.
Yeah.
Number 1 what?
Number 1 bald honky.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then also there's a card here from
Edwin left a card
from
too.
Edwin as well.
And one from my doctors.
And then one from your doctors.
Okay.
So Vic, would you like the honors? You seem to have already opened yours. See what yours says.
Yeah, see, it says, everything's new and exciting and fun when your colonoscopy is here. Your very first one, and since you're so cute and so lovable too, here's a big propofol, wish made especially for you. Happy first. Coloscan and colonoscopy.
Okay, thank you, Vic.
I can't. It says, I bet you can't wait for number 2.
Oh, I can't wait.
Or number
I cannot wait
get
for
the
number
double
2.
entendre there.
Okay.
There's 2 number 2s coming your way.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
That's so sweet and thoughtful of you, Victor Brown.
You got it, man.
So Edwin also.
Yeah, I've got Edwin's
card. Let's see
here.
what Edwin has to say.
Let's see what Edwin's got. All right. Edwin It just says to AJ on it. No, there's no.
I think that's a J.
There's no racist tropes on it like Vic had.
Yeah.
No.
The card here has a.
It's actually pretty appropriate.
A Dotson dog sniffing a lab's ass.
Yeah.
And it says, I don't mean to stick my nose where it doesn't belong, but aren't you turning a year older? That's why the doc was up your butt. Love, Edwin. Smiley face.
To the point.
I don't think Edwin says the word butt, though.
No, he would say hiney.
Yeah, he would say rear.
yeah.
It's tushy.
It's tush.
You're behind.
Yeah, you're. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with that word.
That makes me uncomfortable.
All right, Rob. Are you next or the doctor's next?
No, I'll read mine. Let's see what I got here.
All right.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's beautiful.
It's got flowers on the cover. Warm thoughts like lovely flowers lighten the heart and brighten the hours.
Okay.
To you. Taking a moment to keep in touch because you're thought about so much in the butt. Like a lot. That's not normal. Who thinks about that stuff in the butt so much? Glad you're back without a broke back mountain. Your friend, but not in that way. Rob Thompson.
Thank you, Rob. That is very sweet of you. That is very sweet of you.
I rhymed a couple of that.
Yeah, I saw that in the butt.
It's hard to write. I was going to use purple, but I just couldn't.
Yeah.
You couldn't find the right shade.
Anything. No, nothing worked out. So Brokeback Mountain to you.
And then finally,
this is from the doctors.
The doctors. My favorite place to be.
in your booty.
In your booty.
It's hard to find a card that says that.
My favorite time of day, any moment in your booty. My favorite thing to see, your booty. My favorite sound, your booty when you tell me you love me.
I think these are hit music lyrics.
My favorite feeling in all the world, no comment. You're my everything. Love the colonoscopy team and the janitor. Oh, very lovely. Very lovely.
I think you could set that thing to music.
Maybe you can.
I think there's some lyrics there.
And then I was told this is the grand finale,
which
is yeah, there you go. Get it in there. There you go.
Oh, Doc.
There
using
you
the whole
go.
fist, Doc. And just like what happened with them.
Oh yeah.
Is that sugar-free candy?
It is, Vic. You can have as much as you want of it.
This is exactly the same color of the stuff that was coming out.
I know.
Just a little bit more solid.
What an awkward conversation that you have to have, like right before. They're like, "What was the color of your last bowel movement?"
Is there a good color? Just my first question would be: what's the right answer here? Because I've seen a lot of colors lately.
Well, it was like fluorescent yellow.
That's the color. It should look like bile.
Yeah. And they were like, "Oh yeah, that's
like a substance of which should never be in your body." Is that coming out?
Yeah, they said, "Oh yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for."
Perfect.
Like thank God I didn't say brown or you know.
Oh yeah.
What about highlighter blue? Is that bad?
Yeah.
That bad?
Yeah. Is blood colored? Is that a bad sign?
If I said it was the color of the sunset,
like
would that be bad?
It looks like a copper mine.
Like I was eating corn nuts.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
That was one time my dad took me to a this was like once Nolan Ryan had gone to the Rangers. We went up to a Rangers game. We road tripped, and he was like, "I'm not stopping and getting you snacks all the way there." So
you get what you get now.
He got some corn nuts.
Oh, those are just brutal.
From work, and they smell so
on a
awful.
road trip. Somebody grabs corn nuts or Funyuns, you don't let them in the car.
No, it smells like feet.
Yes,
right.
Ugh. And all I haven't had corn nuts since that day. I don't like.
Was it the cheese ones?
No,
no. Or the
they were
hot ones.
They were like ranch, some spicy ranch or something like that.
Those are even worse.
It was so bad, and like my fingers smelled like those corn nuts for like the next several days. It was just
oh my God.
And all you have left is like warm.
I'm like scrubbing my fingers and the nothing.
Those are good times.
Nothing.
That's a,
Corn nuts.
seriously.
I've got PTSD from corn nuts.
Well, as a dude that has driven a bus full of teenage boys going to basketball games, you see kids walking out of the rest stop holding Funyuns or corn nuts. You're like, no, bro. Sorry, kids.
Turn around.
That's not going to happen, man.
It's
already pretty foul in there.
Yeah.
There's nothing. We don't need anything extra.
You're sitting in the back.
There ain't no. You can't sit them far enough back. They're 6'8".
Oh my God.
there ain't no sitting in back.
Also, that's racist to tell people who's got to sit in the back of the bus.
Oh,
Vic.
yeah.
That's you can't do that. Rosa
No, but
Parks
they're all
made
white.
Sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure Rob's travel basketball team was all white kids.
We wanted to win, Vic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We weren't losing.
Well, just say before you say it, just look, this is not racist, but y'all sit in the back.
Oh, hey, y'all Funyun eating.
If you preface something with not to be racist, but
if you're sitting,
that's pretty racist. Pretty racist.
Well,
with all due respect,
there we go. Try that.
And I mean it with all due
with all
respect.
the respect that you are due.
Yeah.
You must got manure for your brain.
All right. Thank you to you guys for the cards.
It's
Thank
the least
you to,
we could do.
Yes,
and
very
literally,
kind
it was
of you.
the absolute least.
I appreciate it.
Did you see any nurses gossiping?
Were they talking about the stuff?
Yeah,
the junk
about your hair.
Did they check?
No.
Was there did they have a chart?
I asked. They were like, no, everything seemed very normal.
Hey man, he looks pretty. You're healthy.
Very normal. And
did they give you a brush or a comb?
Did she look over and wink at your wife? Hey, all right. Hey, all right.
Or look at you.
You're working with something over here,
look
aren't
at your
you?
wife like, I feel sorry.
Did she
for
high
you.
five your wife on the way out?
That you have to look
Or
at
did she
that.
give her a hug?
And my wife
I'm
was
so
like,
sorry.
my wife was like, when you're coming off anesthesia, the way you talk to people is so inappropriate. Like everyth's a joke to you, and like.
That's how I was.
Do you remember?
I don't really remember, but she's like,
Yeah.
it sound like you sound like you're flirting with all the nurses who are like,
I'm a big flirt too.
because they've been inside you.
Or they saw everything.
Oh, they've seen, and I've got pictures at home.
Did you have a film session
I've
yet?
got a film session.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
that was nice.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
everything's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are entering the cave.
I'm gonna actually no, I've only got internal pictures, but I'm gonna post them to the station Instagram. I'm gonna send them to. Is that appropriate? I don't know.
I don't know. Let's.
All right.
Yeah, comment and let us know.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not seeing polyps.
I know.
No, I'm polyp free.
Clean
good.
as a whistle.
I'm polyp free. So everything's good. Everything's good. All right. So 10 more years till that has to happen again. I appreciate that.
Yep.
That's good news.
2036.
It's pretty easy, man.
Yep. Not too shabby.
So don't put it off, young fella.
All right, we'll be right back. We got a big day today. Big day. No soccer today though.
Thank God.
But I think the World Cup made a business decision yesterday. We'll talk about that. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Your commute starting to fill in. 90 eastbound at Couples got an accident left lane. It's got you slow from General McMullen. I-10 westbound Lacantera Parkway. That stalls off to the shoulder. Road work at 35 southbound Olympia Parkway on down to 1604 has you stop and go from Evans. And southbound 35 Randolph to 410. This road work has you slow from Judson. 35 northbound O'Connor up to Judson. That's heavy from Randolph Boulevard. And Loop 410 eastbound at Perrin Beidle. That road work takes up a left lane. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinigle here for DraftKings. Did you know that DraftKings is live in all 50 states? Yes, that means us here in Texas. Win or go home. That's it. The World Cup knockout round, and DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in Texas, so whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you're in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in Texas, the world's biggest stage, right in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings DraftKings customers, sign up with code 941SportsStar. Spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code 941SportsStar in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC-registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim. Issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms dkng.co/predictions promo.
Baseball fans, check out the inaugural season of the San Antonio River Monsters, part of the TCL, a wood bat league featuring some of the best college players. A monster-sized good time for the entire family. Get your tickets today at rivermonstersbaseball.com.
Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match. With 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row of every game, it's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Kohl's knows summer comes with a few family debates. Like, what's the best ice cream flavor? Or who gets the good pool noodle? But when it comes to Kohl's summer outfits, everyone's in agreement. They're comfy, they're cool, they're stylish. And they're here to make everyone's summer feel a little easier. Shop now for looks that the whole family will sign off on at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
When you've got real work to do, Metal Supermarkets will help you get it done fast. We've got a huge variety of metals in stock, and we cut to size fast. Bottom line, we get it done fast, so you get it done fast. Doesn't get easier than that. Metal Supermarkets, the convenience stores for metal. Find a store or buy online at metalsupermarkets.com.
Amy Cox did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. And with that money, she decided to treat herself to an anti-aging red light mask. Will she look like a horror movie villain every night? Yes. Will her boyfriend Kevin be scarred for life? That's certainly a risk. But it's Amy's savings, and if she's willing to risk her relationship for smooth, wrinkle-free skin, well, bye-bye, Kevin. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, it is just about time for college football. You know how I know?
Because Phil Steele is going to join us on The Blitz, the college football magazine where you need the magnifying glass. We'll get his thoughts on what the Longhorns, the Aggies, UTSA, all of it.
We'll also check in and see what's going on in the Valley. RJ Ochoa is going to join us blogging the boys.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hi, this is Joe Reinagel, and you're listening to the home of the Dallas Cowboys, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Whoa! Bad news. Well, I don't know if this is bad, actually. Bunny XO, the ex-wife of Jelly Roll. You know, Jelly and Bunny?
Yeah.
This is disrespectful AF in my mind. Bunny XO, who's 46 years old.
Wasn't she a prostitute?
Yeah. I like to call it, she was a hooker.
Hoe?
She was, hooer. Yeah,
I think that's a good preface to the story. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like this kind of.
Yeah, Bunny, an ex-sex worker, was making out with Dylan Wolf. And I don't know much about Dylan Wolf, but he's apparently on, he's 24 years old, and he's on a show called Calabasas Confidential. It's on Netflix.
Well, that's the mean, rough Scrabble streets of Calabasas, California.
Calabasas Confidential. That's right. Now, he's 24, she's 46.
And we have pictures of this.
There's pictures of it. But here's the part where it's disrespectful. You know where they did this? On the rooftop of Goodnight Nashville, which is a bar in Nashville.
Who owns the bar?
Jelly Roll owns the bar.
No. So
yeah,
let's pretend and not be cynical. Let's not be cynical, and act like this would be. What kind of an evil biatch would you have to be if this was happening for real?
Well, I mean,
given what they've been saying in the last couple of weeks, given how they're kind of like, well, we're divorcing, but we still like each other. We're going to co-parent. We're going to have kids. Well, all this stuff. They're like, just not working out. This seems to me like a massive, ham-handed publicity stunt.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it just seems like either everything she's been saying the last couple of weeks are lies, or he did something to her yesterday. But they've acted like they were kind of copacetic. It wasn't like this was a bitter breakup. It was kind of like, well, we're kind of parting ways.
Yeah. I mean,
then now she's in his bar making out, and there just happens to be a photographer there.
Well, it's 4th of July. I mean, there's...
out in wide open public. I mean, either something happened over the 24 hours where she was like, F you, I'll show you.
So
or
one thing...
this is a publicity stunt for something. Maybe if this is a behind... They're filming the divorce process with Jelly Roll for you know what I mean? I just get the sense that in the next month we're going to find out what was really going on. We're going to get behind the scenes so we can get the video evidence of what really went down in this made-for-TV kind of stunt.
Yeah. One thing about Nashville is it's not like New York City or L.A. when it comes to paparazzi, but there is a group of celebrities who live in Nashville, like a pretty good amount of them, that there are people who follow them around to take pictures.
I would imagine you'd expect. Well, also, if you're going to, like, I'm Keith Urban, I don't know, I'm just naming a bar or a guy, I'd like to maybe see him there. And if I did see him there, if I was going to Jelly Roll's bar, I'd like to see Bunny XL. Oh, my goodness, Bunny XL. Oh, look, she's kissing. So you just... It's one of those things like, man, this was a stunt or an obvious FU to something. It doesn't jibe with, like, if this had been a 3-week ugly divorce, like she was mad, he was mad,
right,
got caught cheating, and now she's standing in the bar, then I'd go, yeah, this is a real war. This seems like a publicity stunt.
It does kind of feel that way, but I don't know. I also I think Jelly's really hurting. Okay,
or this dude was about to get some.
That's possible.
Saw an opportunity on July the 4th and thought he'd light up the Roman candle.
Yeah, let him have his. This was his big shot.
He's a young man.
That's right.
Busted free of that Calabasas trash and came east to Nashville.
He needed it. He's got needs, Rob.
Mm-hmm. His PR agent, his agent said, "Yeah, get there."
Yeah, get with Bunny.
I'm a cynic, though.
Get with Bunny.
And it's funny something like that would happen to such a good-looking man like Jelly Roll. Normally, women don't run from things like that. I mean, you don't see that happening to George Clooney.
I think look-shaming Jelly Roll here is not the answer.
I'm not look-shaming. I am just pointing out the very obvious.
That he's lost a lot of weight.
He lost.
Yes, he has. And I'm sure now, Jabba the Hutt would look a lot like Jabba the Hutt, skinny.
Well, yeah, but skinnier. I don't know. No, I'd say Jelly Roll's. He
looks like what an alien thinks a human looks like.
That actually might. That's not a bad. It's not a bad.
I put one together. Here's my disguise.
That's not a bad representation.
I've got a disguise. It's a little loose.
You might be right, actually. All right, let's take a quick break. Man, we've got Striper tickets to give away today. I meant to get into this World Cup thing. I do want to talk about that. The World Cup, I think they made a big business decision yesterday.
Corrupt. It is such. It's like dealing with the mob.
We'll talk about that decision. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
If you missed the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you missed this.
See, I guess because of my age, nothing wrong with the root pup, but I'm kind of an angry elephant guy.
Well, because you like the gilfs.
I mean, you are.
No, you're not a grandma.
No, but I'm a grandpa. You'd like to.
MILF and gilf has never been man or grandpa.
I can do whatever I want to do.
No,
I got this microphone. Grandpa, I'd like to.
It is 2026. If you want to be with a grandpa, I guess you can go for it.
Hey, there's some people that like that. They get daddy issues. I don't know. Well, that's daddy. I love you, Maggie, honey, if you're listening.
And she is a grandma.
She is. She is. And yeah.
Careful.
She's a gilf.
Can you say that about your wife?
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
If alcohol or drug use is hurting you or someone you love, you are not alone. I'm Peter McCarthy of the San Antonio Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness, known as CICADA. There is help, there is hope. Call CICADA at 210-225-4741 or visit cicada.org.
San Antonio, get ready to celebrate America's 250th birthday with the San Antonio Gunslingers this Saturday, July 11th at 4 p.m. It's our special Patriot game, and the first 1,000 fans through the door get a free commemorative American flag. Arrive early for the U.S. Army's Freedom Fan Zone outside with face painting for the kids and so much more. Don't miss this red, white, and Gunslingers blue celebration. Tickets are going fast. Grab yours now at sagunslingers.com or at the box office. Active duty military and first responders get in free with ID. Don't miss it.
When a child is struggling with their mental health, the adults around them can make all the difference. Parents, teachers, coaches, anyone who shows up in a child's life. Because in those tough moments, kids are looking to the grown-ups around them for support.
If you're at school having a bad day, you just don't want to do anything.
I just get these thoughts like, do better. All my little emotions in my head is just running crazy. I don't know what to do.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed?
He's just in tears in the huddle. I was like, what's wrong? And he's just like, I'm just so frustrated, and I didn't know what to do.
None of my undergraduate studies talked about mental health.
Teachers need tons of help.
That's why the Kids Mental Health Foundation provides free expert-developed tools and resources to help adults support the kids they care about.
Having those resources is the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
Because when adults feel supported, kids do too. Kids Mental Health starts with us. Find free resources at kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org.
Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey-o, good morning, everybody.
Is this Bad Bunny?
Shakira.
Shakira.
Either one or the other. Oh, by the way, it is the blessed 6:45. Happy birthday to my number one son, Jack. I'll be in the car right now, headed to the casa. Dirty 30.
Number one son, you call him.
He is the number one, born first.
Oh, okay. But is he the best one?
No, he's equal. They're
equal.
He's both the best and the worst, equally.
Vic, you have a favorite kid, right?
Not really. I love all three.
Yeah, you love all three, but you like one more than the others, probably, or you like one less than the others.
Let's see.
If you had to rank them in the order of like, how much do you want to be around them? And this is obviously something that can change over time.
I don't find that to be the case.
Let's see. Well, my middle son Victor and my daughter, my youngest, we all love fishing, and my oldest son hates it. Right?
Okay.
So whenever it's summertime, we want to go fishing. I don't really include the oldest, but
he doesn't want to go though.
No, but when it comes to Star Wars or anything like that, that's my oldest son. So we have that in common. So when we wanted to see The Mandalorian and Grogu, but he had to work. We're still trying to work it out, but we made time for that.
Okay.
And but no, it's just mainly my mainly the fishing thing.
I don't rank them. Obviously.
Really?
No, mine were so close together.
But do you have times in their lives where it's like, man, I'm so sick of this one,
or I'm
so sick of this one?
13-year-old boy. No one likes one of those.
Okay.
I'm like that with my daughter.
No, no one likes them.
Yeah. But I'm saying
like themselves.
It goes away once they get older. Once they're adults, you don't have a preference of which one.
No, man.
Once they move out, that's when it really.
Yeah,
really
once they're
starts.
gone, man, you just can't wait to see them. You just wait. You're just ready to see them.
No.
Now there's times when you want them to
I
leave.
want them out of here. No.
Well, I mean, like what I said when they're gone. Now there's times when you're like, time to go. But no.
Okay. That's
You'll see. You're not there yet.
No. It's
You're years away.
Very diplomatic answer, I believe.
No. You'll find that you've raised kids that have viewpoints like you. You get along pretty well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I mean, my son's gone 2 weeks at a time right now, and he comes back, but I don't miss him.
But when you see him, but it's time for you to go.
Yeah, like go.
No. Everybody got to leave the nest. I love my oldest son, Jack, and he was coming home from college, and I was like, we'll take care of you, but you can't come home.
Yeah.
It's time. You've left the nest.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I love you.
You can't come back.
I love you so much that I'm going to allow you the freedom to go do, but no, you ain't coming home.
The World Cup continued yesterday. I can't believe it. They kept playing after the U.S. was eliminated. I figured that would just be the end of the tournament.
At least it would be off television.
Like, let's call it off. It's over.
Yeah, that's it.
Egypt got up to now, mind you, I talked about this yesterday. I expect the interest in the World Cup to wane significantly in the U.S. I'm not saying overall. I'm sure in other places it's still a huge deal going right now. But I think there will be a drop-off. That said, this is the best attended World Cup in history.
Well, this is the biggest stadiums they've ever had.
Yeah, I think they want to keep that rolling.
Okay.
And
by all accounts, the U.S. has done a great job hosting. Like, apparently, I say the U.S., North America, because I haven't heard any complaints about Canada or Mexico either. People have said this has run so smoothly, and compared to 4 years ago when it was in Qatar, when it was like
1,000 degrees and slave labor.
I think everybody's had a pretty good experience.
Right.
Now, the U.S. is out. Yesterday, or 2 days ago also, when the U.S. lost, Cristiano Ronaldo, who is in the discussion for biggest star in soccer.
He's a waning star.
Sure, but but that's like saying, LeBron James is a waning star. He's still like, people will still go pay money to watch him play.
I know. I think most guys would say, I think the LeBron comparison's pretty good, but I would say over the last 3 years, Messi has become the obvious and evident greatest.
I think so too.
He separated himself.
I say that like I watch him play. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but it's a name that
does seem like
if you ask 90% of the United States, name 5 soccer players, he's going to be one of the guys that comes up.
But I think Ronaldo is too.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think Ronaldo's one of those guys that comes to mind. But as you keep going, keep in mind, we've already seen a 2-0 collapse earlier and a big name team come back. This isn't the first time we've seen this. And I think it kind of feeds the narrative where you're heading.
Yeah. Egypt had Argentina on the ropes yesterday, and the world's biggest soccer star. Like, there's no question that Messi is the world's biggest soccer star. And
yeah, we can't have that. Yeah.
And with the U.S. gone and Ronaldo gone, they were like, oh, man. Is Egypt really about to knock Messi out of here? And then, again, I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to decide what's poor officiating in soccer because quite frankly,
there's no black and white.
I don't know all the rules.
Well, even if you do know all the rules, everybody that even knows every minutia of the rule looks at video of things and reads them differently. It is such a gray area. It is so nebulous that it leads to where you've gotten. That I don't trust the outcome. I don't trust the refs.
Yeah.
I don't trust the people that manage the refs. I don't trust the dudes that are sitting in the suits staring at the refs. I don't trust the dude that's over the dudes in the suits. I think every bit of it is kind of like the last Godfather when we find out that the mafia is even in bed with the church. You're like, everything is corrupt. These guys have been doing it for so long. Everybody's getting a piece.
Yeah, it's been like that since 1930.
As long, so I get, The good news is, and I think America is waking up to the fact that, no, this isn't fair. This is entertainment.
Yeah.
This is a profit machine first, an entertainment thing second, and a fairly fair sporting event third. And once you accept that fact, then you start getting like other countries and go, holy crap, we got 8th. This is amazing. That's why countries celebrate like this, because they know the scales are weighted against you.
Yeah. It says here the Egyptian manager Hossam Hassan has launched an extraordinary attack on FIFA, accusing the governing body of rigging the World Cup after a 3-2 loss to Argentina in Atlanta yesterday. Egypt led 2-0 with 12 minutes to go. 2-0 with 12 minutes.
I watched it happen. I watched the collapse.
That's got to be like...
I tuned in and I was like, whoa.
That's got to be, what, 95%?
Well, keep in mind, they scored in the 93rd minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was. Because you can't judge reffing. I mean, all you can judge for me is, did the crowd go bananas when they saw something because the guy's laying on the ground? Did they tackle him? Did they trip him? I mean, but even then, it's so vague that they, like, I don't know which way, which call is going where. That last interference call against Egypt, it obviously could have gone either way. And either way it goes, the other half has every right to say the fix is in because it feels, and we have seen the fix in before.
Yeah.
So I like the idea that now I know how this game is played. It's kind of like now you walk into Vegas and those that the pro gamblers walk into a casino looking at the place very differently than a guy like me. You walk in and go, I know how this is rigged, and I know where the holes are. That's
right.
What the professional guys are. And once you accept that fact that there is an imbalance, then you can function inside of it. And I don't think Americans have understood the fact that, it is weighted against you, bro. And you might get the guy on the field. You might get to be able to call that guy on the field, but the refs are not going to let this happen. Or vice versa. You know, what's that saying? Lady Justice is blind, but on the street, the bitch has eyes.
Uh-huh.
That kind of that.
Yeah.
So you kind of get the idea. Yeah, the fix is in, bro.
They said there should have been a penalty. They had a goal disallowed earlier in the second half. And so they're basically saying that this was a marketing ploy. They needed to have Argentina in the semifinals, and they did not want Egypt, which apparently there's a bias against African countries. I've heard with
that
FIFA.
Before. I've heard that there's been an ongoing bias. Yeah.
And there's some real controversy popping up because France plays Morocco.
Yeah.
And every official for France Morocco is Argentinian.
Oh.
So
French, you in trouble, man.
Yeah. So I don't know. So French people are like, hey, this doesn't seem right.
But honestly, it does give you another reason to watch.
I mean, I guess so.
I want to see how rigged it is.
Yeah, let's see how far they're going with this thing.
Yeah. There is now people are talking about this. Like, man, people are talking about Messi being a hero in this game, but a lot of people are talking about the stain that it's putting on it. And
I'm not going to go that far. I'm really not. But I do get and understand and play a role in, I don't trust any of this. Yeah, the fix is in until you prove it's not. We should be on the other side, where you're going to have to prove to me there's a fix in. With FIFA, you're going to have to prove it's not.
Yeah. No, I kind of feel that way too. They do feel like they're not above reproach, certainly.
And you did see a lot of guys flopping. You know, like when how they're going and then they flop and then they grab their leg, but then the play keeps going and they just get up like nothing happened.
That's what that is just proof positive. And that's the end result of this endemic belief that I can play the system. And the final result is actually the player laying on the ground, writhing like he's been sniped until he sees the call and he gets up and plays. Well, that only happens because the guy about 5 generations above him took $1 million kickback to let a game be played over there. And the corruption just flows downhill all the way to the guy trying to flagrantly get a foul call that didn't occur.
Yeah. All right. 1 hour down, 3 to go on the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
.1 San Antonio Sports Star is KTFM Floresville and streaming online at sasportstar.com.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
4th of July savings are happening now at the Home Depot with select appliances starting at $398. Plus, get free delivery on appliance purchases of $398 or more, no membership required. Upgrade your kitchen with a modern and sleek GE Profile refrigerator featuring hands-free autofill for the perfect pour every time. And make laundry day easier with 2-in-1 washer-dryer combo innovation that completes laundry in about 90 minutes. Shop top brand appliances now at the Home Depot. Offer valid June 17th to July 8th. U.S. only. See store online for details.
This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Every now and then you find a deal that actually feels like a win. With Straight Talk Wireless, you get more and pay less. Now that's a good deal. No contracts, no credit checks, no surprises. All on Verizon's 5G network. Find it in the same place you've always found straightforward prices. Exclusively at Walmart and straighttalk.com.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at tsaog.com. Declare your independence from low testosterone. Start TRT at Synergenics by July 31st. Stay on it for 90 days and receive a $250 credit during their 250 for 250 celebration. Book your free T-test at Synergenics.com.
Progressive presents Perfectly Bad Excuses for Missing Stuff to Spend More Time on Your Motorcycle.
Hey, Tom. Gonna miss the 5K. Gotta organize my vitamins. A, B, C. There's so many. D.
Now that was a bad excuse. If you love your vehicle this much, get customized coverage from Progressive, America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
My name is Erica. My son, Kason, is a patient at Shriners Children. My oldest called me and said, Kason got burnt. I said, how bad is it? He wouldn't answer me. Before we could see Kason, the trauma doctor came in and said he needs to go to Shriners.
To survive a burn injury and to return to life unafraid and full of joy and be who you're supposed to be is what we strive to deliver to our patients. His injury was a big injury, and I think a testament to the care that we provide. He's fully functional. He's riding his dirt bike, doing all of the things that you would want him to do. I can't think of another system that has the impact on pediatric patients that Shriners Children's does.
I wouldn't do anything else. We're just so thankful that Kason is still here because things can change in the blink of an eye. Go online right now to loveshriners.org.
Kohl's knows summer comes with a few family debates. Like, what's the best ice cream flavor? or who gets the good pool noodle. But when it comes to Kohl's summer outfits, everyone's in agreement. They're comfy, they're cool, they're stylish, and they're here to make everyone's summer feel a little easier. Shop now for looks that the whole family will sign off on at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles, some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from Newstalk 550 KTSA.
Good morning and heads up on 35 northeast side. We've got a full-on closure now on 35 southbound from Judson on down to O'Connor. In the construction zone, we've got an accident, so traffic is stopped from Edmond 1518, and it's causing about a 25-minute delay. They are forcing traffic onto the frontage road. Again, that's 35 southbound Judson on down to O'Connor, closed with a major accident working. On I-10 westbound Lacantera Parkway, that's a stall off to the shoulder, and road work at 410 eastbound Perrin Vital left lane. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In World Cup action, and then there were 8. Argentina rallied to come back from a 2-0 deficit, scoring in the 79th, 83rd, and finally the 93rd minutes to win 3-2, taking Egypt home. That was followed by Switzerland and Colombia that played to a 0-0 draw, as they say. Finally, Switzerland wins 4-3 in penalty kicks.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
All right. We got to have a discussion here. Vic, how much time have you spent listening to the app, our radio station here, the app?
Fairly a lot, actually.
It's a good station, I think.
Yeah.
And
heard a variety of stuff.
Yeah, yesterday we were riding to dinner, and I couldn't drive yesterday because I was loaded up on anesthesia.
Did you have to lay down in the back seat?
No, I sat in the passenger. I was a passenger princess. And my wife flipped it over to the app.
Okay.
And I like the app. There's a lot of cool stuff being played on. Like it's like a Stone Temple Pilots, and
right.
It's the kind of music that
it's modern college radio is what it is.
Kind of, yeah, it kind of is. And then a song played that, like, to me, didn't fit at all.
Oh, there's a few of those.
Okay. What have you heard? What's thrown you off?
I think it was a Calvin Harris song, some kind of dance song.
Okay, I heard one. What's the song that it's pretty new? It's like the "Let's Go Out with a Bang, bump bump bump. Here we go." You know what I'm talking about?
No. Hold on. I'll find out, though.
I hate that song, and it came on, and I didn't like that. And then the other song that came on that I thought, okay, this is a little weird. This doesn't fit, was Blue Monday by New Order.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Rob's like, that's alternative rock.
It's alternative. I didn't say
or
rock.
Alternative.
And
yeah,
I
okay.
think what the app is alternative. And I don't think you can put rock or
AJR was
music.
The song that you don't like.
Yeah, I hate that song.
Yeah, so I think, and that Calvin Harris falls into that too. It's an alternative music that you wouldn't necessarily hear on the FM band unless it was coming from college or some kind of independent station. So what you like Stone Temple Pilots in their day, that was college rock, in New Order back in the late 80s, early 90s was college rock. I mean, so I think if it's just a different generation from you, but I think I even Googled it. Is Blue Monday by New Order fundamentally an alternative music track? And it said yes. It's classified as an alternative dance, but it is alternative in 1983.
I just will say it didn't fit with the rest of the vibe of the station.
Well, maybe that set it didn't.
Because
I've heard it played in other early to mid 80s dance tracks that were considered alternative.
See, what I've heard on that station mostly is like 90s, 2000s. Like that's mostly what's on there. and which is like in my mind, and I guess it's funny because whenever the music of your childhood becomes oldies or classic rock,
once you start hearing it at HUB,
yeah, it's like, oh, this is weird. You know what I mean? Like,
great.
Yeah, Soundgarden is classic rock now, which is wild to me because as a kid, it's like Zeppelin and the Stones. That's classic rock, and now the stuff that I listened to when I was a kid is now, what my kids would think of as classic rock, and they would probably think that the Stones are like dinosaur music. But to hear all this stuff that's like from my era and then hear Blue Monday.
That just went behind your era.
It just felt weird to me. So
see, for my age,
I'm going to find Iris today and say, hey, I want that taken out of rotation.
But keep in mind, that's her, and she's the programmer.
I know.
That's her alternative rock of her age. You know what I mean? That's going because specifically New Order because of their origins with the Joy Division, and Joy Division is such a seminal part of every bit of the music that I appreciate back in the late 70s. They became different things that came out of that band, so it makes it even more important to be played on a station like that.
Yeah, look, I have access to their playlist, actually, to their computer.
Oh, okay.
So, they have, for instance, they played The Police, Papa Roach, Vance Joy, Blondie.
What Police song do they play?
Let's see, which one is it? Every Breath You Take?
Of course.
That's a weird song for that station's vibe, isn't it?
No. That Police in 1983, when that came out, was the epitome of indie alternate.
Okay.
Oh, and the Cranberries.
Which, by the way, I hate the Cranberries.
And then after that's Green Day, and then your favorite band, Coldplay.
Oh, yes.
And Dirty Heads. Beastie Boys.
See, okay, they fit.
Okay, I'm just going down here.
Oh, you know what? That's what was
M83?
playing. Beastie Boys was what was playing, and then New Order played after the Beastie Boys.
Same era.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
Which
same.
Beasties? Which one?
Let me see.
It may be same era.
Fight for Your Right. Yeah, so that's off the
That's
License
a little older.
to Ill.
That's even older.
But this wasn't. This wasn't what I didn't hear.
No, that's newer. What am I talking about?
I didn't hear "Fight for Your Right." I heard
anything from Boutique on.
I think I might have heard
era.
Sabotage or something like that. But
that's right there, man.
But either way, the Beastie Boys, the Beastie Boys they represented something totally different than New Order.
I think if you were listening to Beasties, you had New Order, and if you had New Order, you were listening to Beasties.
No, I can tell you as someone who was like, I love the Beastie Boys. I was very against New Order.
Well, see, New Order came first.
Yeah,
so you grew into Beasties. You weren't old enough to have New Order,
no.
But you would have been. See, I don't know anybody in my generation. If you had the cassette, you had the other. You had both.
Well, I had New Order. I had Beastie Boys. I had Van Halen.
Yeah.
I had Motley Crue.
So yeah.
See, all those last
Erasure.
three, the last three you mentioned, Beastie Boys, Van Halen, and Motley Crue. Like I had all of those,
right?
And to me, those were like badass bands.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought of New Order as like a badass band. They were like there was a different kind of music altogether. It was like I don't know,
just older.
Yeah,
but in my day, if you were listening to college or indie rock, it was not uncommon at all to have you'd play New Order and Beasties would be right there following it, and you might even have one of the.
Yeah, look, check this out. Here's some more.
Peripheral rock dance.
30 Seconds to Mars, Temper City, Four Non-Blondes of Monsters and Men, 21 Pilots, Alice in Chains, The Killers, Blink-182.
Well, we're traversing about 25 years of music just in those sentences.
Violent Femmes.
Even older.
Arctic Monkeys, Bush, The Clash.
That's a great
Should
Clash
I say,
is
or
pretty
should I
old
go?
school.
And then 311.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got 311 in there, and then Linkin Park, Somber.
It's a pretty killer playlist.
Yeah. I mean, it goes on and on, but actually, that's what's playing later today.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's some different stuff that I.
But the thing about you, AJ, is if it has any kind of beat to it, any kind of rhythm that can be danced to it, you don't view it as a band. You view it as
electronic.
And
I think that's
those
true.
of us in my generation, they're a band. There's history to these guys. They did things prior. They influenced other bands, and I look at them like bands, and you look at it like dance music. And
like disco.
Well, some of it was, in fact. I'm not gonna run from it, but some of it had great influences on the bands that you appreciate 20 years later because of the beats and stuff that they did do. It's just older music to you, but you view it as dance stuff, and you don't look at them as musicians and bands.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
I think that's really what it is, and in my mind, and right or wrong, I view them as a little bit more than just dance music.
I think I want bands to have a guitar player and a drummer and a bass player,
and they do, some of them, but they might not have
keyboard.
I don't want. Those bands all have keyboards instead of guitar players.
Like Flock of Seagulls.
And that's to me.
No,
that's
Flock of Seagulls. They were a band.
Mm-hmm.
But
they played bass. The lead singer played bass.
Yeah. But to me, that's what separates. Is like if there's guitar driven music and there's keyboard driven music,
right?
And especially because keyboard driven music was mostly like electronica, synth, poppy type stuff. I just don't look at it as like the same thing
I understand what you're saying.
I get
it.
I get you. But I also am of the mind that musicians can use just about anything to make music.
Yeah, but I feel like guitar is kind of the tried and true winner.
Well, and the funny thing, no, I'm not going to argue. And it's funny, I gravitate to the bass beat. I don't gravitate to the lead guitar beat. I don't gravitate to the rhythm guitar beat. I gravitate to the James Brown on the one.
Okay.
And that's kind of what, if you go to my musical taste, it goes down to, are we hitting the one? Is there a boom, boom, boom? And then once it hits there, then I kind of follow it. But I've found over my years that I'm attracted to that.
Okay. But you're not a big hip-hop head.
I am, to the extent I appreciate poetry and the rhythms, but a lot of that stuff that's inane, as in any genre, no, I have no care for.
Okay. Yeah, because that's about where I do like hip-hop. But I also feel like it's so different because it doesn't have.
Mm-hmm. No, I get the poetry, but sometimes with any genre, when it gets inane and we're talking about whatever, and it just sounds like the last track just with a different vibe. No, that's not for me.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what the Brigade Bar's up to. Claymore says we want to hear the update on the colonoscopy procedure and experience. Claymore, you're late to the party. We
even had a party.
Yeah, we had a party.
I recommend YouTube for such things, where you get the entirety of the show at your discretion.
Ken says he watched his first colonoscopy on TV. Didn't get pics. You should try it next time. Okay. I don't need to see the video of it, but I was fast asleep anyway. And
you're gonna have the film session though.
Yeah.
We'll that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. And then Corey says we had a sales dinner last night. Sales team dinner last night at Pine House Pizza.
Oh, nice.
The boss picked up everyone's tab plus the beers.
What?
Well, yeah. Now we're going to sit in all-day sales meeting, so he's a little hungover, but we need to check out Pine House. Mellow Mushroom. He says Mellow Mushroom's still my spot.
Pine House is good.
Pine House is fantastic.
Yeah,
I've been a few times
already.
It's
a good viewing spot for games, too. Good place to hang.
The problem is it's hard to find a seat.
Yeah, you got to get there on the right time.
It's a busy place.
But when the weather's great and the doors are up and the games are on, it's a hopping place.
I'm digging it there. And the beer's fantastic, although Rob doesn't really go for IPAs.
I don't do the IPAs.
He doesn't go for that.
Why not?
I don't know.
It makes me look funny when I drink it. I get the bitter beer face. I'm not advanced in the beer drinking world. I've admitted that a long time ago.
Okay.
I'm just a regular old dude.
He's just a regular old
dude.
I wouldn't know an IPA from nothing. I would just give me a Pepsi
It's just
Zero.
a beer. Just crush it, man.
It'll have a weird name.
Poke a hole in the bottom and crush it. It's as simple as that.
And some kind of weird fruit involved with it.
Simple as that. All right.
And a nib.
Let's take a break. When we come back, I'm going to give away Striper tickets. That's right. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, it is just about time for college football. You know how I know?
Because Phil Steele is going to join us on The Blitz, the college football magazine where you need the magnifying glass. We'll get his thoughts on what the Longhorns, the Aggies, UTSA, all of it.
We'll also check in and see what's going on in the Valley. RJ Ochoa is going to join us blogging the boys.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You push yourself in everything you do, scanning headlines for insights, keeping an eye on the market. Robinhood puts you in control of your money, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700, plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy Posturepedic mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
The Gomez Law Firm is proud to be San Antonio's trusted personal injury law firm for the past 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us. Your firm has been fighting for the people of San Antonio since 1973. That's incredible.
There are not a lot of businesses that stick around for even 50 years, let alone personal injury law firms.
If you have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, then turn to the law firm that will fight for you. Visit JoeGomezLaw.com.
And remember, Gomez Law fights.
San Antonio, get ready to celebrate America's 250th birthday with the San Antonio Gunslingers this Saturday, July 11th at 4 p.m. It's our special Patriot game, and the first 1,000 fans through the door get a free commemorative American flag. Arrive early for the U.S. Army's Freedom Fan Zone outside with face painting for the kids and so much more. Don't miss this red, white, and Gunslingers blue celebration. Tickets are going fast. Grab yours now at sagunslingers.com or at the box office. Active duty military and first responders get in free with ID. Don't miss it.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
This World Cup update on San Antonio Sports Star is brought to you by Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match. With 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row of every game, it's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update sponsored by Henkel, official partner of U.S. Soccer. The World Cup Final 8 includes some teams everyone expected to still be playing. Defending champion Argentina, though they could have easily lost either of their last 2 games. A 3-2 come-from-behind win yesterday over Egypt, who prior to this World Cup had never won a game, and that came after Argentina's 3-2 win over Cape Verde, who had never before been in the World Cup. No surprise that France and Spain have not yet lost. Spain has not yet allowed a goal. But Norway's a big surprise, having not been in the World Cup since 1998, and Switzerland is in its first quarterfinal since 1954. Before yesterday, the Swiss had lost 5 straight round of 16 games. Also still alive, England, Belgium, and Morocco, who plays France tomorrow in Foxborough. Friday has Spain and Belgium in L.A. Saturday, it's England versus Norway in Miami, Argentina and Switzerland in Kansas City. John Stashauer, Westwood One Sports.
Get ready to gear up for the final stretch. Henkel Summer of Soccer Sweepstakes is giving fans the chance to win U.S. Soccer store gift cards to stock up on everything you need to support the home team. Last chance to win, enter now. No purchase necessary. Starts June 16th and ends July 31st, 2026. Must be 18 and a resident of the contiguous United States. Sponsored by Henkel. Henkel, proud partner of U.S. Soccer.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
You're locked on the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime!
To hell with the devil. Striper. They're playing the Aztec Theater on Sunday, July 19th, 8 o'clock. I got 2 tickets for you. Who wants to go stripe it out? Caller number 9, that's who.
What year is this?
What year did this song come out? 1984?
84 or 85.
Wow.
Man, I read a story yesterday. I'm going to try to find it again. It was, it's about, I'll save it. I'm going to find that story again, but it's about hair metal. One of the great stories of hair metal. Let's go caller number 9. You'll see Striper on Sunday the 19th at 8 p.m.
It was released in 86.
86.
All right.
What caller did you say?
Niner.
Got it.
I came across something else that's happening on July 19th. The San Antonio Missions are doing something called Missions Con.
Uh-huh.
And it's an event where there's going to be, be able to come out and take pictures and get autographs from...
With who?
Well, that's the thing. First of all, there's going to be Dog Pound Championship Wrestling on site. So they're going to have some wrestling matches for you there if you want to see that.
Mm-hmm. I know those guys.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm. They work out over on Huebner.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Roland Ruiz, who is the voice of the Missions and the Spurs. I'm guessing the Spanish voice. Is that Roland Ruiz?
Paul is the Spanish voice of this.
What about like a, I don't know. It says Roland Ruiz, voice of Missions and Spurs.
Maybe he does. I don't.
Maybe like a PA announcer or something?
Maybe that'd make more sense. I don't know him, so.
I hope you're not the one that says, 2 shots?
No, that began with a previous in-house play guy named Sanford that started that for some reason it stuck.
It's the worst thing
It
that
is the
Spurs
worst in
fans
the
do.
NBA. It's ours. It's kind of like being an Aggie. Some of the stuff I do, it's dumb, but I do it. So this is, it falls
It's
right
very
in
odd.
with the 2 shots, even though we're taking 3.
So Roland Ruiz will be there.
All right. It says Roland Ruiz. Wait a minute, I found him. Oh, I know him.
What's his gig?
He's done voiceover work for a lot of stuff.
Okay.
He's a PA announcer. He is the 2 shots.
Is it
but
him?
He didn't begin it. Don't hang that around his neck.
Well, he could stop it.
He could, but maybe he was forced to continue it. I don't know.
I'd get away from it if I were him. Spurs Jesus is going to be there. You want to take a picture with Spurs Jesus? He'll be there.
He's rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Man. I like him. Good dude.
Spurs Nacho. I don't know much. He looks like Nacho Libre, kind of.
He's part of the Jackals.
Okay. So Spurs Nacho will be there. The Coyote will be there.
Of course.
But here's the headliner. Wallace West.
Our fighter?
Spurs Thanos is what he's called.
Spurs Thanos, and is he going to be in a Rodman jersey? I hope so.
I'm guessing he is, yeah.
The Rodman jersey sales suddenly peaked. Yeah.
I'm guessing
Dude,
he is.
You made it worth going. Right there. I mean,
go take a picture with Spurs Thanos.
I can see him a lot of places, but Spurs, we flying him in from
wherever he's from,
Brooklyn.
Yeah. How about that?
Man, all right.
So there you go. It's if you want to go meet Spurs Thanos finally,
be nice to him.
The guy who whooped all those Knicks fans' asses.
Don't say anything cross to him.
No. Be friendly.
You wouldn't like me when
you don't want to see that. But yeah, he'll be out there. How about that?
Spurs
Thanos. My younger son played some. The club baseball scene in Henderson is not very built up like it is in Texas. I say that like I don't really know how it is here in San Antonio.
Well, we've sent 3 teams to the Little League World Series.
Okay,
so, yeah, we've sent a few.
Well, so the Little League, everybody there. Little League's a big deal up there in Vegas, and my son's team, their league, they went to the Little League World Series one of the years he was there. And so it's a built up thing, the Little League there. The former board president of a Little League that serves families in East Las Vegas, which that's not the part of Las Vegas I lived in, so it wasn't our Little League, but I'm sure occasionally we played against these Little League guys. His name's Steve Rodriguez Prado, and he's been arrested. And there were some financial discrepancies in the Little League's bank account.
Nobody had actually paid to see a game in 8 years?
Well, no one had been paying to see games, but all the fundraisers and stuff like that they were doing, they didn't have all of that money that they'd raised for the Little Leaguers.
Did Steve have a nice car? Nice new car every year?
No. Steve Prado was charged with 1 count of theft, 2 counts of forgery, and 1 count of a convicted person failing to register with local law enforcement within 48 hours.
That's normally a scout leader for an entirely different reason.
According to an arrest report, Prado spent almost $65,000 on Las Vegas Strip casinos, air travel, strip clubs, ride shares, video games, erectile dysfunction medication, and car insurance.
Now, the interesting thing is, he keep receipts? Because it sounds like it was taking cash. But anyway, yeah, he's living. At least he's spending his money in the right places.
So detectives say that Prado used Zelle to send money to a business his wife owned. There were approximately 79 Zelle transfers, totaling $63,972. Police obtained a receipt for a charge of $1,351 made at a strip club called Las Toxicas.
Lord.
Vic's kind of place.
Lord. Right.
Las Toxicas. The receipt showed a charge of $800 for a bottle of Don Julio 1942.
Again, a man who knows how to spend his money.
$50 for a bucket of Modelo.
Well, that's not in.
And on top of the tax and a privacy fee, which the privacy fee, it seems like
you should have paid more, sir.
Yeah, it seemed like they kind of dropped the ball on that one.
Should have got the platinum level privacy fee.
He left a $433 tip.
Just like to thank the boys with the Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers organization for the help on this one.
The arrest report also detailed other expenses, including $294 for Blue Chew boner pills.
Well, Las Toxicas.
That's right.
I know those work.
That's right. $1,976 on trips to casinos on the Strip. And Robert Fleming, who's he says he runs the Little League teams in the Valley. I've actually met this guy. We were just devastated by the news that the league had this money embezzled. Just devastated. The letter was sent to Central Little League saying that discrepancies were found in the accounting, and this does not reflect actions from the prior president or previous board members. How'd this guy become president of the Little League when he's a felon, first of all?
There's a board of directors that are answering some questions today.
The money Prado reportedly stole was intended for baseball uniforms, travel, umpires, baseball field upkeep. He reportedly left Central Little League's bank account with $25.
Well, let me tell you, $63,000 on a moderately sized Little League organization that has, say, 4 or 5 fields. We're not talking about that much time. You make $63,000 fast. You make a fair amount of money.
It says what they've lost, they're not going to be able to recoup through the insurance of Little League Baseball. That only goes up to a cap of about $35,000. More than 200 children participate in Central Little League, and it's a what's the right word? It's not a well-off part of town.
Mm-hmm.
Like these and like you could tell, like when we would go play my kids' teams would go play these kids' teams. You could tell some kids have the fancy bats and all that good stuff, and then some kids are like sharing helmets.
But that's what's on the field. But I'm telling you, I guarantee you that concession stand was popping.
Probably.
You know what I mean? I've never been anywhere at any kind of tournament where you couldn't pull $10,000 a day out of your concession stand if it was a full day tournament. You know what I mean? There's lots of cash floating around. Is what I'm getting at, and I can see how you take a bunch out, but next weekend a bunch is going to come back in. And you can cover yourself.
The alleged theft almost forced Central Little League to suspend the rest of its season until several organizations, including the Las Vegas Athletics, stepped in to donate. Now, that's how you become like...
Sometimes that's the best thing ever happened to you.
Yeah, that's how you become friends with the public. And like when the Raiders came to Vegas, every high school in the Valley got turf football fields, like brand new turf football fields.
When the Dallas Cowboys came and they tried to grow grass at the Alamo Dome parking lot, they donated all that grass to my little league.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So they saved them. Mm-hmm. Prado was previously convicted in Riverside, California in 2012 for robbery, receiving stolen property, conspiracy to commit robbery. And when he was arrested on July 2nd, he told the police the situation's being blown out of proportion. So it's
just one crazy weekend.
Not that big of a deal. It's just some boner pills and
some hookers.
Yeah.
We met the girls out at Las Toxicas.
Some Toxicas.
They sent me back out for more money. I didn't want to spend anymore. They sent me back out.
Las Toxicas. I mean, imagine going to a place called Las Toxicas.
I dated one of those before.
And you're ordering a $800 bottle service. Like, bro, you're doing life wrong.
Yeah.
You are doing life wrong.
Oh, man.
He's got to go to court on July 30th, so hopefully hopefully they throw the book at him. All right.
Have you been to Las Toxicas?
I've never been to
on C-section scar night.
No,
it's
I've
fun.
not. I bet it's awesome.
They got a good buffet.
I bet it's awesome. As soon as Ginger gets the money to fix her left implant, it'll match the right one.
Busted implant night.
Yeah.
That's a good night.
I didn't touch her, officer. Well, the evidence says otherwise.
Yeah.
I said
she seems to be leaning to the left.
These finger impressions.
They match your fingerprint.
Yeah, hold your fingers up to it. Yeah, see, you're a perfect match. Perfect match. All right, we'll be right back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
Busted implant night. Hey, I want to talk to you about injuries and pain. Arasti providers are all around San Antonio with a specific purpose in mind. The reason they are so successful is because they get their patients out of pain in remarkably short amount of times in ways that patients haven't experienced because they've been going to their regular doctors, and doctors don't have much time to see you. They talk to you. If you're not dying, you get a couple pills, call me next week. Well, that's not how Arasti works. It's a hands-on approach to try to figure out why you're hurting, how it got hurt, and how they're going to fix it. And once you get past that, you're going to find that Arasti will take care of you in ways and quicker than you can ever imagine. You can call them immediately and go see them immediately because you don't need a referral. You can literally get on the phone right now and make your appointment. Go grab a pen. The number is 1-800-404-6050. The website is Arasti.com. Now, it's a great resource, but they also have a map of all the local providers. A great way to find one real close. I bet there's one less than 10 minutes from where you are right now. Pain can sneak up on you and stay for a long time. A lot of us learn to live with it. Don't do that. Don't let pain keep you out of your life. Call Arasti today. Let them fix you. When they do, come on by. You can thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Our heaviest delay is going to be this closure on the northeast side on 35 southbound Judson to O'Connor. In that construction zone, we've got an accident, so traffic is stopped from FM 1518. It's causing a 45-minute delay, so going to suggest look out. Or Nacogdoches or Wurzbach Parkway as good alternate routes. They are forcing traffic onto the frontage road for now. On I-10 westbound La Cantera Parkway, that's a stall right shoulder, and 410 eastbound Perrin Beidle Road work left lane. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Texas Department of Transportation.
A heavy foot can cost you a heavy fine or more. Speeding is a factor in 150,000 crashes every year in Texas, so always follow the speed limit. And if there's bad weather or road construction ahead, slow down. Be safe. Drive smart. A message from TxDOT.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinigle here for DraftKings. Did you know that DraftKings is live in all 50 states? Yes, that means us here in Texas. Win or go home. That's it. The World Cup knockout round, and DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in Texas, so whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late matches at the bar, you're in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in Texas, the world's biggest stage, right in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers, sign up with code 941SportsStar. Spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code 941SportsStar in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim. Issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms dkng.co/predictions promo.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice, swim meets, and archery classes. Together, we pick vegetables, and we like to cut flowers. I love Marcia. She makes me feel like together we can do anything. I can't imagine life without her. She's a part of the family. We are just one of the thousands of teams Canine Companions has paired together over the past 50 years. With your help, we can continue for another 50. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a lawyer, but getting some guy who just watches courtroom dramas.
How does the defendant plead?
Guilty.
Wait, what?
Also, objection.
You object to what?
Erroneous.
Counsel, approach the bench.
Hey, can I get a whack at the gavel?
You wouldn't settle for just any lawyer, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers are giving Donovan Mitchell a 4-year extension worth $273 million. It includes a player option and a trade kicker. There was also a 6-team trade in the NBA, including half the NBA, it feels like, and a bunch of guys we don't know. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Jason Minix from The Blitz, and you're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, friends. All right, I told you I had that hairband story. So May 1988.
Good year.
The Monsters of Rock tour.
I remember that.
Was playing. The headliner, Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Yep.
That's peak of 88, buddy.
Okay. Below them on the billing, in descending order, Scorpions.
Sweet. Klaus Meine.
Dokken.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Metallica.
Third on the bill.
Yeah.
Fourth
on the bill, yeah.
And Kingdom Come. Yeah. So Dokken, at this point, at the end of 87, Dokken had just released their most successful album ever. It was called Back for the Attack.
Mm-hmm.
And it hit 13 on the U.S. charts, which for Dokken, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Kingdom Come is a good band, too.
They'd had a hit with, they had a song called Dream Warriors, which was on the soundtrack to Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
I remember the song quite well.
And the video had Freddy Krueger in it. So they had themselves a big hit. But
wasn't the lead singer named Dokken?
I believe so. I believe so. George Lynch was their guitar player, and he was actually like a legitimately great guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
But the Monsters of Rock tour proved to be problematic for Dokken. You would think, hey, we're touring on our biggest album of all time, but it started to become a real problem with them that they had to go on after Metallica. At the Monsters of Rock show at the LA Coliseum, a near riot broke out during Metallica's performance.
Bring on.
And then imagine Metallica plays
we
their
gotta
set.
Follow that.
And then you come out with this.
Hey!
As singer Don Dokken recalled to Classic Rock, after Metallica went out and played Master of Puppets, we sounded like the effing Partridge Family.
That's what happened.
As the tour progressed, Don Dokken called Cliff Bernstein, who was the co-manager of both Dokken and Metallica, and Don said,
hey, man.
He said, I told Cliff, hey, I know we're making twice the money as Metallica, but can you please put them on after us because they're killing us? And their manager said, no.
Contractual obligations, man.
So then they play in they played in New York, and it said Dokken's humiliation was complete following a show at Giant Stadium, and he said this was pretty much the end of Dokken being looked at as like a cool band.
I don't think I ever thought of him as a cool band.
I didn't either.
Nah.
It said
Man,
there was a huge review in the New York Times. It said Van Halen kicked ass. The Scorpions were super amazing. Metallica are the new upstarts just breaking out in America. Kingdom Come was great. And there was one line about us. During Dokken's set, a record number of hot dogs were sold.
Dude. Hey, you know what? You can laugh if you got paid. You know,
they did get paid.
He got paid, so he can laugh.
But he did say like that was pretty much the end of us as like a being taken seriously as a rock band.
Bring on Dokken.
Can you imagine?
Crickets.
Metallica plays. There's a riot going on. Everybody's like, "Yeah, obey your master." Yeah. And then Dokken comes out.
They had better hair.
They did. Oh, Metallica had pretty good hair back then.
You know what? You're right. I guess they didn't even have better hair.
Yeah. Yeah, Metallica had the hair until that was a big deal when they cut their hair for the album Fuel.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's like,
that.
What? They all which, by the way, like dudes in their 60s probably should, or 50s probably should cut their hair at some point. Like
it's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks bad if you just try to hold on to that rock and roll look forever. But yeah, I love that. Hey, I know we're making way more money than them, but
man, they're
we got to go on before them. Like, let us open up for them. This sucks.
You hear about the traveling shows, and you always just wanted to blast the band that's coming in after you. Like,
yeah,
top that fool.
Yeah. Like imagine James Hetfield like, thank you very much, LA. Hey, let's give it up for Dokken coming up next.
Dokken!
Like what?
Crickets.
Dokken.
Get your dogs. Hot dogs.
What an embarrassing line in their in the New York Times review. A record number of hot dogs were sold.
That's why they pay us the big bucks.
That's right.
We move product.
Yeah, that was a good story. The Monsters of Rock. Hey. Pretty cool though. Like, one day Don Dokken's gonna look back and say, I
headlined, or at least
I played between Metallica and Van Halen on a show.
Yeah.
That Monsters of Rock tour was in the Cotton Bowl that year.
Was it?
It was 1,000 degrees.
Oh, I bet.
It was one of the hottest days I've ever spent.
You were there?
Yeah.
You went to the show?
Yeah, it was like late. It was in the middle of the summer. I just remember going to the Cotton Bowl, and amongst other 10,000 heads, as we call them.
Dokken heads?
Dude, just...
Rob was the only one there in a Dokken shirt.
Yeah, I was there for one reason only.
That's right. Like when
once Dokken was done, I was out.
When James Hetfield said, "Let's hear it for Dokken coming up," Rob's everybody else like, who's this guy?
I'm showing my tit.
Hey. Rin brings up a good point. Rod Stewart's had the same hair his entire life. Yeah.
That's
Rod Stewart. But
that's a moneymaker,
No,
man.
but he should change that up.
That's your moneymaker. James Brown kept his hair the same way his whole life too.
Yeah.
That's part of the program.
I guess so. All right. Not my jam, but
Where
hey,
did Rod Stewart come from?
Rin brought it up. Like we were talking about, you should change your hair at some point or cut your hair. And Rin says no. Rod's had the same hair.
Is Rod still alive? Is really
Yeah.
the question.
He is.
Okay.
Yeah, Sir Rod.
I'm glad he is. I'm not a
Sir
fan.
Rod Stewart. Of course he's alive. Of course he's alive. He's actually.
I heard a rumor.
I think the king's brother is living in his old house. Like.
Oh, really?
Because he can't live on the royal stuff anymore. We're gonna have to move you in with Sir Rod. You're gonna have to live in his above garage apartment. What?
But you're gonna have to register.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm your brother.
Well, I've heard some rumors about Rod.
Yeah, but you're a diddler, and
Rod
can't have diddlers living on royal property.
No, didn't he have a rumor?
I don't think so.
It was only Richard Gere. Rod didn't have a rumor?
I don't think so.
I think Rod Stewart had an urban legend.
I think Rod Stewart, of every straight man in the world, if you didn't know about them, Rod Stewart would be like at the top of the list of guys I would think was gay.
Yeah, he did have an urban legend.
What was his urban legend?
And I looked it up. The notorious urban myth that he had collapsed and had his stomach pumped to remove a massive quantity of
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
After pleasuring a group of sailors in San Diego in
Yeah.
the early 80s.
I don't think that's not a real story, though. I don't
it's
believe.
urban myth.
I think he's denied it.
I think as he should. But I just thought,
because I do think Rod Stewart's straight. But if you didn't know Rod Stewart was straight and you just heard his music and saw his look, you'd go, no, that dude's not straight.
Oh, he had to address the rumor in more than one instance.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. If we ever get Rod Stewart on the air, we should talk to him about it.
I will.
Hey, I read something on the internet about you. And the worst is like, what if he's like, no, it's totally false. I never had to get my stomach pumped. And then it's just like, oh, so you kept it, like you were able to handle it all. That's impressive.
I know, man.
That's impressive. And Rin does. That's a good point. They don't call them apartments; they call them flats. His above apartment, his above garage flat.
There you go.
Yeah, that was good. That's good. All right, let's take a break. We'll wrap. We're almost halfway there, Robbie. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Who? Hey, go take a long drink of water. Hopefully a Connecticut water-treated glass of water. You know, San Antonio, we have a drinking problem down here, and it's not what you think because the aquifer puts out some fine water, makes some good sweet tea, excellent beer. But I'll tell you, the stuff that it leaves behind in your pipes is the stuff you just don't need to ever want to deal with. It's a slow process, but eventually those pipes close up. Eventually, your appliances, your ice makers get just corroded with this stuff, and then the money starts coming out of your pocket. That's why you go get yourself a Connecticut. Number one, it's the best treatment system you're going to find. Number two, it doesn't cost you an extra penny in power because you don't even plug it in. It saves you on salt, and then there's just a tremendous benefit of everything that it does affect. Your whites stay whiter. You're not going to have the dry hair. All the things that you hope to get in a Connecticut available to you right now with a gift. If you'll purchase soon, today, there is a gift out there. It is a reverse osmosis drinking station. I can't say enough about it. I have one. I've had one for several years. It eliminated my need for water bottles. You want perfect water all the time, ready for your spaghetti, ready for your pets bowls, coming out of your kitchen sink with a decor to match. That's just part of being a Connecticut customer. Call them today. The number 656-PURE. Their website with all the details, ConnecticutSA.com. Go there for everything you need. But listen, it's time to get the very best. Call Connecticut today. Get that best, and I know you're going to come by and thank me later.
All right, step up. If you really know the Rangers, this is your game on Rangers Game Day. Make your call in the Morning Huddle's Ranger Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger who takes one deep. He hits one, you're in. Ranger tickets. He hits two. Now we're talking tickets and a hotel stay. Big swings, big rewards. Wake up with the Morning Huddle and cash in with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first, but when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. An elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
The world's biggest soccer showdown is here, and Novo Brewery is San Antonio's ultimate place to watch. Over 80 feet of massive LED screens, craft beer, hard kombucha on tap, and a food menu built for the moment. Novo Brewery, attached to North Star Mall and at novobrew.com.
Declare your independence from low testosterone. Start TRT at Synergenics by July 31st. Stay on it for 90 days and receive a $250 credit during their 250 for 250 celebration. Book your free T-test at Synergenics.com.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, upgrade to a Tempur-Pedic and learn how you can get 3% back plus an instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
It is the Morning Huddle here on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. I'm Rob, sitting alone in this beautiful air-conditioned studio. Vic,
I gotta go.
we will hand you the baton. You may go take care of what you need to take care of.
Give me the key.
I'm looking at this story. We got just a couple minutes before we go to break. Today is my son Jack's birthday. He's been on the air here. He had his show. Many people know him, seen him around town today. Happy 30th, son. And I saw this story about a woman in Canada who, this is very different from the birth of my first son. A little bit more chaotic. It's a 27-year-old woman from Canada slept through giving birth, this woman was actually in the hospital, and had been going through the process. And anybody's been in the process know what I'm talking about. And had reached kind of a lull and had gone to sleep. And as she was asleep, the monitor that she had strapped to her stopped registering the baby's heartbeat. The hospital panicked, as they would. They ran into the room. She was resting comfortably. They wake her up. They pull the sheets back, and she has given birth, and her child, I kid you not, is lying face down under the blankets, quietly sleeping. Wasn't crying. She had given birth. She was asleep. The baby was asleep. They panic and grab the baby, just pick the baby up. Baby wakes up. Baby's fine. I just can't even fathom that. It's one of the most traumatic, loud, dare I say, gruesome experiences of many people's lives. Now, I didn't go all the way through. My wife had some complications, but I can't imagine the time that I spent prior to that just waking up with a baby. I was told it was a lot more difficult than that. I was told that the birthing was fine. Now, this was several months ago. 3 months later, baby seems to be doing fine. Now, the quote was at the end of the story, and I guess this goes without saying, that of all the children she's had, this was the easiest. And my question is, how many have you had to the point where you can now just sleep through the birthing of your child. How many have you actually had the opportunity to sleep through? Now, she's doing fine. The nurse still say it's a miracle. Everything fine?
No.
Notice how I'm sitting alone? There's something's in the water. The panic, the expertise of we're talking about this story with the
we didn't time it up properly.
No.
For the last 48 hours, I haven't had much say on my timing.
I think Vic lives that life 24/7.
That's what I was gonna say. I think Vic never has.
So now I think you might have a greater understanding of the situation that he often
Look
finds
at the
himself.
camera.
I've watched as I've been sitting here watching it rotate through. I don't know what's going on there.
That's wild.
Yeah. See, we're going on. It's just rotating now.
No, I think what's happening is like the cameras. Vic has control over where they point.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, the camera this is like because I'm talking. That's the camera that should be pointing at me. And then when you talk, it'll go to the one that should be pointing.
I have been talking, and it pops to that one.
That's the one that should be pointing at you, but Vic has it all mixed up.
I see green lights. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. Yeah, but things are starting to come back to normal, it seems, on my end. Although I may have had.
Now, were you in separate? So he didn't come. You didn't cross paths in the hallway. So did you go north or south?
I went.
You went south.
I went that way. Yeah.
So he must have gone north.
Yeah. Well, I think he tried to go my way.
Oh, then saw south was occupied.
Yeah. Although it's a 2-seater.
I know, but if given the opportunity.
Yeah.
If you do that, you can normally go north. Because the north one only has one stall.
Yeah. So I'm trying to like normally I can get back on track or like I have a little more say of when I've got to go than Vic does.
I'm very regimented. I know when it's going to happen.
Yeah, mine.
It's a very specific time of day.
It decided for me right at the end of that last segment. It's time. This is happening. So I still don't have full decision-making power on that. So I couldn't say, no, we're going to wait a little while. No, it was time to go.
So now we fully understand the trauma that would lead Vic to go running away.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Yeah. Well,
we were talking about the baby that just showed up to the woman. She just was sleeping in the hospital, and she just had a child. And the last sentence of this whole story just shocked me when she said, well, it's the easiest child I've ever had. And I wanted to go, well, my question is, I get the sense that we might be getting up toward double digits if now you're falling asleep and the baby just births itself.
If you don't know it's coming out, then
I got a lot of other questions. Another baby's doing fine, and so is mom. But that's a very.
I kind of I worry about the husband's pleasure going forward. If
I have a lot of questions, and I didn't really know how to broach several of these subjects.
I used to watch I love television shows about morbidly obese people, and I'm not talking about like just
the kind of people,
regular
the
fat
kind of
people.
situation where they have to take the wall out to leave the house.
Yes, yeah, that fascinates me.
They need to bring a forklift in
and here's Vic finally. Vic, what the hell, man? You said go to break at 55:50. What's going on?
You leave, the whole place falls apart, Vic.
The cameras are messed up.
Yeah, like how does this happen?
I don't know. What'd you do?
Oh, I had to pull an
Whoa.
AJ.
Well, did you have a procedure yesterday that you don't have control of your body?
No, I don't have control every day.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's kind of we thought the world you were living in. That was pretty cool what you just did.
All right, we're overdue, and this is quote the hard out. Although Vic seems to be able to move it.
No, I got it.
But I am going to tell you my favorite thing about those fat people on the other side. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
This is the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning and heads up. We have a closure on the northeast side on 35 southbound Judson to O'Connor. Major accident working. Very serious crash. Traffic is stopped from FM 1518. They're still diverting traffic onto the frontage road, but you can get back onto the highway just south of the accident site. Lookout is still a good alternate route, also Nacogdoches or Wurzbach Parkway. 90 eastbound 1604, accident right lane. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
I like shorts that are pretty short.
What do kids want to wear back to school? We ask them.
I love wearing things that make me feel confident. They have to be like really comfortable too. Yeah. Nike shoes, running shoes.
Like I think I wear my Birkenstocks every single day.
I just wear what I want and I let other people wear what they want.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has the guaranteed best prices on back to school gear. If you happen to find a better price at a competitor, we'll beat it by 5%. Academy, fun can't lose.
And now coming in at number one, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken's $5 Mac and Cheese Bowl.
Mac and cheese and chicken and cheese. Mac and cheese and chicken and cheese. KFC. Mac and cheese and chicken and cheese. Mac and cheese and chicken and cheese.
For $5.
Oh, yeah, baby. Order KFC's $5 Mac and Cheese Bowls on the app. Back for a limited time in original or spicy. That's finger-licking good. Price and participation may vary for a limited time only.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In World Cup action, and then there were 8. Argentina rallied to come back from a 2-0 deficit, scoring in the 79th, 83rd, and finally the 93rd minutes to win 3-2, taking Egypt home. That was followed by Switzerland and Colombia that played to a 0-0 draw, as they say. Finally, Switzerland wins 4-3 in penalty kicks.
Sports Center brought to you by SAPDcareers.com. The San Antonio Police Department is always hiring.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Everything's all fixed now that Vic is back. Smooth as glass. Yeah, nothing to see there.
Nope.
Nothing to see there. Everything's normal. Very, very normal. Halfway there on a hump day. We're halfway through the week, Rob. You got an extra one of those bad boys?
I actually do.
You're a good man. I gotta get my
Oh.
Got to get my charge on here.
There you go.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna give them any free pub. So I'm going to show the side that isn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't have their brand name.
I will have energy. We don't know what that is.
No one will know what it is.
I will know what that is.
I will have energy for the next
4.5
minutes.
hours.
300 minutes. All from one small.
I'm on Amazon Coffee, so.
Oh yeah. See, there's different ways to stay awake.
Ooh. I think you should try that Mean Bean.
Oh no!
That'll
just give it a shot,
speed
Vic.
the
See what
process.
happens with you.
I'll be all prendido. I can't do that.
Yeah, you will be.
What's that mean, prendido? What is that?
All like awake. And,
that's good.
I always took it as like nervous.
Yeah.
Like twitchy.
Well, that was the term people used when you were on coke.
Yeah, twitchy.
You're all
Okay. Yeah, you don't. So you're saying you don't want that?
No, not anymore.
Sounds awesome.
No.
But he's got a great business opportunity for you.
Yeah,
Yes,
it sounds
he does.
great. Sounds great.
Hombre.
All right. The craziest thing that I used to see on those fat people shows, it's like, you know, the 1,000-pound sisters or whatever it was, and
I just can't watch that stuff.
why not?
It grosses me out, man.
Okay, I get
And
that.
you're talking to a near hoarder.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know what I mean? Maybe I'm afraid that could be me. Maybe there's this deep-seated, if I eat this next Twinkie, then I might not ever leave the house again.
But my favorite thing was, and I say this like it's kind of a sad story, and I think it's happened more than once, but the one I remember was this British lady who was a great big fat person.
They show them, do they answer the questions that all of us have? Like, how do you even go to the bathroom?
I mean, yeah, there's talk about stuff like that.
So they kind of break.
That's where I found out that some fat people, because they can't wipe their own ass, they
I always wondered about that.
They
so
use the towel method.
Oh my God!
Like they throw the towel over their back and grab between their legs, and they just kind of
just make a pact with me. If that ever happens, you can just kick the door open and shoot me.
I mean,
just kick the door open and I'll thank you.
Well,
hide the towel.
This this woman went to the hospital because she'd had stomach cramps for a couple days, and while she was in the waiting room at the hospital, she went to the restroom, and when it's like some, you know, a little while later, some emergency stuff started going off. There was a baby in the toilet, and she thought she was pooping, and she had a baby in the toilet. It died in the toilet.
God. And she didn't know.
She didn't know she was pregnant.
Any idea?
She went 9 months, had no idea she was pregnant.
Well, I've heard of that.
But did she drink?
But normally, the moment they give birth, they're like, "Oh, I was pregnant."
Well, I mean, Vic, the baby died, so I think having
she couldn't see.
Having alcohol syndrome is not like it's not a big issue at that point.
So, did we track down the father? Because
No,
9 months prior, somebody had climbed Mount Everest.
No one would take credit for it. That's what
someone had dove into the ocean.
Yeah, no one was going to take credit for that one.
Grief! Did she didn't name names?
I'd
like to see this.
I don't know, but this is there are some things that happen.
I guess.
That's weird, man.
There's some things that happen, but I love those fat shows. I think it makes me feel better about myself.
I think that's why they work. Because you're like, at least I ain't that.
But I also, one thing I know about morbidly obese people is they are extremely emotional, and it makes for good television.
I eat my feelings.
So like,
oh yeah,
what was the show called with the where everybody would lose a bunch of weight and it ended up being like,
oh, I watched The Biggest Loser. I watched that one.
It ended up,
The story
like all these people have like these long-term health issues because like
they got some deep-seated issues.
Yeah,
man.
But on that show, everybody cried. Like you can't be a fat person and not be overly emotional. And my favorite ones were like, celebrity fat camp and things like that. Like I like when they send people off to do like boot camp style stuff when they're big fat people. Mm-hmm. But those people, like if you want to see a fat person cry, make them exercise until like they can't exercise anymore, and they'll just bawl. And it would that was what
But there's
appealed
no
to
more
me
fat
about those
camps.
shows.
We don't do that anymore.
They've gotten rid of those shows.
I remember
pretty
fat
much.
camp was pretty common. That I had friends that they'd go off to a different camp than you went to.
Yeah.
Husky camp.
Like the big and tall fat camp where they.
Hey, when I was little, I remember we had to search for Husky
Oh,
at Solo Serve.
A Husky at what?
At Solo Serve, you go to the Husky.
What's Solo Serve?
Oh, Solo Serve was one of the original stores around here that specialized in seconds. That the like
do you mean in
TJ
seconds?
Maxx.
So it was basically
like the socks weren't made right, defective.
Oh, like an outlet kind of situation.
This was back in the 70s and 80s when Solo Serve was
late 70s and early
it
80s.
was very that wasn't a thing back then. It was like Solo Serve. You went knowing full well you might get a sock that didn't have an opening, but you just bought it. The other ones were fine. So I
remember finding Guess jeans there where the triangle on the pocket was crooked.
Yeah,
like it was
kind of place.
The upside down triangle.
And we all went to the Solo Serve right downtown across the street from real close to the courthouse.
Oh yeah, mine was where the corner of what is it, Pleasanton and Military, I believe. Right there. Yeah, where the Kmart used to be.
Anybody who came up anywhere south of 90 spent some time in Solo Serve.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've got my idea for tomorrow's show. Tomorrow we're gonna do Reddit on Reddit.
Okay.
And I'll find a thread of morbidly obese stories that I bet. I mean, there's some of the stuff that these people have gone through is like fascinating to me.
Like when they get stuck in the car and they can't get out.
Well, I remember the dude that Dick Gregory tried to save, and they literally had to take the wall out and bring in a forklift and take his ass to the hospital. Dude, man.
Yeah,
I can't imagine being so big. Like, no, we can't.
Put down the cake.
There's no hospital.
Just put down the cake.
Man, like I think at some point though, also like when you realize you've got a knack for being a fat person, you kind of lean into it. Like you say, okay, well,
I don't think you lean into it. You just, damn, screw it.
This is
just
my
accept it.
That's
what
I mean. Yeah. Like this is my life. Like if I eat this pizza, am I gonna be any a big deal? I'm already a big fat person. What's the big deal? I'll roll up this pizza like a burrito and eat it.
That's kind of what I figure is going on. Like eating entire platters of lasagna and drinking jugs of
Red Diamond sweet tea.
Just all you can drink. Now if one day you do see me that size, there's going to be a backyard full of empty jugs.
Oh yeah.
How'd you get here? I don't know. Get me another jug of tea.
No, it's just going to be jugs laying around. Like that's the other thing. On those fat shows, everybody lives in squalor.
Of course, you can't clean.
No fat people live like in a very well kept house, and like they oft use their leftover food, like they'll poop in a McDonald's bag because it's that's what's convenient and it's there, so they'll just do that. And
the towel thing freaks me out.
Oh, that's vile. Yeah. It's vile.
I always wondered about that. Like, do they have a helper or who would volunteer for that?
Gibbs said, I had a client who died from the seatbelt cutting through them like butter because of their weight.
Oh man. I don't know. Shouldn't be driving.
Sounds like you got a pretty good suit.
I would say.
I like this one.
I mean, like that the guy's made of butter. That's pretty awesome, too.
It's classified as an ADA thing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right. Enough about morbidly obese people. We'll talk to a real doctor coming up at 8:30. We're going to talk to Dr. Garrett from Arasti about some injury news going on in the world. And we'll, and again, tomorrow at around 8:30, I think we'll do that Reddit on Reddit about morbidly obese stories that are tales from the crypt.
I'll have my lettuce and celery.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you to stop eating donuts and pound cake for breakfast.
Not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
I need the vibrating.
You got to have your shugs.
Wait till the doctor tells
I got to have my
I only get so many calories a day. I eat them up with.
I hear a lot of people say that about food, and then people who drink a lot, who the doctor tells them, "Hey, you can't drink any more liquor because your liver's bad." They're like, "No, that won't happen to me," and then they're gone in 6 months.
Oh yeah,
and then same thing with me. He's telling me you need to lay off, the sodas, the sugar, the sweet teas. You just need to really do it. Like when I tell you, AJ's like, look, man, I got to eat this. And then like, no, you're a loser for eating salad. No, I have no choice.
The thing about you is, when your sugar but you have the it's negative too, but when your sugar's off, you can't see. I mean, you get that immediate like, dude.
Oh yeah. My vision's blurry. I feel weak and tired. But like now, my sugar's fine. Look at that. I could read everything. I could read everything off of that football across the way.
I took my yesterday because I had the colonoscopy. I had my choice of where to go for dinner. And
where'd you go?
I went to our Chinese buffet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And,
nice.
Because my wife hates Chinese buffet. She hates it.
So what did she get there? What did she eat?
Well, she ate a bunch of wings.
See, I told you those wings are good. That's my go-to.
Yeah, she wasn't very interested in a lot of the other stuff, but the boys though, because my wife doesn't like Chinese buffet, my boys don't know of Chinese buffet. Like they've been like maybe once or twice in their lives.
Okay, but not to this one.
No, they've never been to this one.
13-year-old with unlimited space,
and they haven't been. Like this. They haven't been to one for sure in at least 10 years.
Okay,
so it was.
They walked in to this Chinese buffet and they were like, "What is this?
I can have all I want." Yes, you can.
And they were like,
"Go to town."
They were like, "Dad, this isn't a crummy neighborhood. Why is this thing so nice?" Which I don't know how to
take your kids out a little bit more.
I know.
I don't know how to feel about the fact
it's next to a Goodwill.
I'm like, well, this is where my office is. Like, this is where I work, and so just so you know,
this is the neighborhood where I work.
Every day when I come to work, I'm taking chances, by coming to work every day. But they were fascinated by Chinese buffet, and
they did remodel it nice though compared to what it was.
It is crystal. It really is nice.
It looks on north side,
but can you imagine at 13?
It looks like something you'd see in Vegas.
Well, it does.
Right,
it really does.
It does.
It's
there
bright
we go.
And shiny. And at 13, you walk in and go, "Yes, sir. For as long as we're here, you can keep eating."
Yeah. My younger son was like, he ate himself sick. Like he's sitting there going. Like he was like,
I think you need a few more shrimp, son.
And then he's
Did
like,
you tell her you want more shrimp?
Eat some more.
And he kept getting up, and my wife was like, "Son, you need to listen to your body. Like it's telling you you're full." And he's like, "Yeah, but I could still eat some more. I could still eat some more." And this dude was
push on, buddy, push on.
At the end, he was so excited that they had the chocolate fountain.
Oh, yeah.
He just stick his head in it.
Dude, he was everything on the dessert pile and the fruit pile. He was putting in the chocolate fountain. Mm-hmm. He came back with a plate with a piece of watermelon covered in chocolate, and he was like, "Yeah, this didn't work out. This isn't what I
But it was worthy of the experiment."
He finished it, but yeah, he's like, "I had to try it." And oh man, we put it on that place.
This is a red letter day, man. That's one of those things you'll never forget.
Pink cake. You know the
cake? Yeah.
He had some cake.
I
love that, man. I wish I could eat that.
When he asked me, like, he's sitting there, he's like, "How much is this, Dad?" I was like, "It's like $18.
$1,000.
Yeah,
like for dinner time,
like $20 a person.
Dinner time, it's like $18 a head.
Right.
And he's like, "What? I thought this would be like $60 a person."
Yeah, it's not Vegas.
He's like, "I thought this was like when we go to Fogo de and I'm like, "No, son, this is not like Fogo. This is the Chinese buffet.
This is a bunch of vegetables."
And he's like, "Well, how do they make money?"
Because 1,000 people go.
Well, and it's also a bunch of vegetables and pork.
Yeah. Paul says if you're talking about the one next to Goodwill, that's gross. They wear gloves the entire time, never take them off. If they do, they don't wash their hands.
Don't tell me that. I don't care.
I ain't worried about that, man.
You act like that's a problem.
No, that's why I survived COVID.
I'm
because of that.
Like when you guys tell me, I want the restaurant I want them to be clean, but I also understand not every restaurant's going to be, and I also understand I'm getting what I'm paying for.
Well,
now when people tell me, when they ask me where I like to eat, and I've been talking about that Blanco Cafe. I love the cheese enchiladas at Blanco Cafe.
Oh yeah, okay.
I love the tortillas. I love the beans there. That's such a great meal.
But
and they're like, "Oh, that doesn't pass inspection. There's like rats and cockroaches there." I'm like,
they do.
Well, yeah, cool.
They don't. They don't. I'm not going. They do pass the inspection. I've seen it. They're good. They're fine.
They just had to clean up the rat and cockroach problem. They wouldn't be open if they couldn't pass inspection.
Hey, if you're
they might have passed inspection once and then go away, but hey, that's not
if your RMR doesn't have chickens. If they're, you know what I mean?
Saying.
If you chickens out front, you're not picking the right random Mexican food restaurant. Your RMR needs chickens, and if there isn't a slight little bit of oil, on the kitchen door, just a little bit, they're not doing it right back there. So I have no problem with heavy used restaurants.
No,
high usage.
I'm not either. I'm good with it. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
If you missed the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you missed this.
That poor dog at the Marlins game, they had their bring your dog to the ballpark, and there was some couple that's feeding a hot dog, a full-on hot dog, to their dog.
It's dog day.
And so this couple's giving their dog a hot dog, and there's another dog in the background that's just staring.
It looks miserable.
Well, looks like I want some of that.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
I know hot dogs are expensive at ballparks, but come on. You got to pinch some of that off and giving it to the other dog.
Good Lord, Joe.
Well, they could have done that.
You never want to pinch anything off and share.
Well, that was a hell of a headline, Blitz.
You hungry? You need some cookies?
Well, for a hot dog, you got one of those?
Not handy.
All right.
I'll pinch you something off.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that pledge.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. An elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
The best mornings
in the morning light.
Start with Wrangler.
I pull on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collision since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney, an attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
As a fitness coach, my active psoriatic arthritis can slow me down. With Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, I'm treating my skin and joint symptoms so I can keep moving. Skyrizi, a prescription-only injection for adults, helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And for those who have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible. With Skyrizi, there's no daily dosing. It's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZI to learn more.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
About you now.
Is there a soccer team that sings this one?
Yeah, this is Britain.
This is theirs, yeah.
Yeah. England, sorry. I never know what to call them. Like,
if you're a Briton, you are living outside of the country. A Briton is a Canadian, they're all Britons, but you live in England.
Oh. Okay. Well, what would if you're born and raised there, you're English?
You're both. You're a Brit and you're English, but you're English first and you're a Brit second because you're born in England.
Okay.
But it's the British Empire.
Okay. So, but Great Britain
is England and others. Scotland, parts of Ireland, that's Great Britain, but then there's England.
It's so confusing, all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should really simplify. I guess, they're probably like, what do you mean you got 50 states?
Yeah.
So I guess we have our own thing. It's just what we know.
Yeah, it was funny watching all of them here. I guess they're still
they have
here.
Too many flags, right? Like, because they have the Union Jack flag that's like everybody thinks of, but then they've got this white with the red cross on it.
Again, there's the English flag and the British flag.
Yeah. But like
that red and white one is the one that always throws me. I'm like, well, that's England.
That's England, yeah. It's just so much.
We are all Britons.
They're so uppity. Like they just
think they're
highbrow.
Better. They think they're better than us.
I don't like it.
You're not better than us.
They're better than
you. Think you're better than me.
I know. Like
you're not better than me.
We beat you at war.
Yeah.
Like we settled this.
You'd be
right?
sauerkraut right now if it wasn't for us.
We settled this.
We had an exchange student live with us when I was in high school. I was out of high school, but he lived with my brother and my sister. And we had a family death, and we had to go to this middle of Oklahoma. We had to take, his name was Denis. Mm-hmm. He was Frenchy. And Denis had to sit with a bunch of guys in Comanche, Oklahoma, who were members of the VFW, with all these old Oklahoma dudes. You know, boy, you'd be eating sauerkraut if it wasn't for us. Where are you from, Frenchie? Where are you from? You'd be eating kraut if it wasn't for us.
Oh. White women have gone to white women have gone to a whole new level.
Where are the white women at?
I found maybe the most white woman crime of all time.
Apart from the Karen haircut?
I would imagine this lady is still on the loose, but I imagine her name is Karen. Okay. Like most people who steal things are looking for cash or electronics or, something of a high dollar value, This woman in Kansas, though, is a repeat offender, by the way. She is after something totally different. Plants.
Hey, man, I get it.
What?
Yeah.
Man, if you bought plants.
Marijuana or?
No.
Or just
anybody who's bought
decorative
foliage, you're like,
plants.
Can I just have the seed then?
She, surveillance video has captured her multiple times pulling up to the Shawnee Antique Mall in Kansas and stealing flowers, potted plants, even the planters themselves. She'll go up, she looks around, and then she just takes plants and drives off.
Hey, man, it's a habit. I bet her yard looks fantastic. I bet she won the HOA award for the prettiest front yard.
I mean,
I'm serious. Have you gone and shopped for plants? That's like, how much is that? That's $300 plant. Like, well, that's a plant.
Then don't get the $300 plant. There has to be like cheaper plants,
I'm going
right?
to come back and steal it.
Okay. Well,
they'll just grow another one.
Employees at the Shawnee Antique Mall say, "Hey, we knew this was going on, and we said we're not going to let this happen anymore." So they started taking heavy duty zip ties and zip tying the planters to make sure that.
Yeah, there's always a counterpunch. So what did she do?
Well, and that worked for a while, but then she started showing up with an X-Acto blade that could cut through the zip ties.
Sweet. She's an arch criminal, this lady.
And then they said, okay, well, if she's going to cut through the plastic ties, we'll just go, like, when you see a bench in like a public area, like it's left outside the restaurant overnight, or a table, they've got chains.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So they put a chain around the planters so that who's going to get.
Must be some little planters.
She started going through and cutting chains now.
Brought her a acetylene torch.
Brought bolt cutters,
Okay.
cut the chain, and then when they got thicker chains that she couldn't cut, she would go up and instead of stealing the full planters, she would just dig out the plants by hand, throw all the plants in the dirt in the back of her truck and drive away. What is going on here?
Now you need a DNA test for the plant.
Yeah.
How do you prove this is your plant?
Yeah. Now, for this employee, Jackson Nilgis, the plants are much more than just landscaping. He said he personally purchased the plant with his own money after finding them at a plant sale. And since then, employees have spent months watering them every other day and fertilizing them to keep the entrance colorful for customers. And he says replacing a few flowers isn't just about the cost of the plants themselves. It's about the time, effort, and pride that small business owners invest in their storefronts.
God bless America.
Oh, who's stealing these flowers? Now, as surveillance images spread online,
it's Aunt Millie.
Someone has to know who she is, but no one could find her. They say this is just this is now white woman behavior. This is something that.
Well, how do we know she's white?
Because they've got surveillance video of her. By the way, what other besides a white woman who would steal plants? Only white women
who has an HOA.
No,
and award to win.
Only white women would go to
that's
that.
a gross
I know a
generalization.
few Mexicans that
I'm about to say.
No way.
And how do we know this isn't going?
No
way. I think we got some profiling going on here.
Well, I mean, there is.
Well, it's not illegal, but still,
there's video of her. This is a white
She
woman
in a caftan.
There's certain things that only white women do. Like white women will.
Is she stealing with like an igloo?
Oh yeah,
a Stanley cup.
Stanley
one
cup
of the Stanleys that fits in her.
That's the dead giveaway. She's wearing Keds.
She's wearing yoga pants.
She wearing on clouds and yoga pants.
Does she have jellies on?
Yeah.
She's
white.
And she's also trying to pet a wild animal.
She's carrying a dog.
Oh yeah,
She
got a Stanley cup.
yeah.
She might be white.
Did she say gracias?
Yeah.
Can I speak with your manager? Did she say that?
Any wild animal, white women will try to pet. Like, oh, look at that coyote. Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, my wife doesn't fall into that one. My wife doesn't reach that one.
She just wraps it up and tries to pet him some more.
My white wife says, kill it.
Yeah.
Kill it. Kill it.
All right, white women crime. It's a real thing. Stealing plants now. It's a damn shame. All right, I got to tell you about the Gunslingers, man. This is a big week for the Gunslingers. They're back in action. It's been a while. They've been out of town for like a month, and they're returning. The inevitable return of the San Antonio Gunslingers to the Freeman Coliseum, and they're still in celebration mode. The 250th birthday of the United States of America, some of you may know, was on Saturday. Well, the Gunslingers were out of town, so the celebration continues this Saturday, July 11th, 4 o'clock, the Patriot game, they're calling it. First 1,000 fans through the door going to get a free commemorative American flag. You arrive early for the U.S. Army's Freedom Fan Zone outside. They'll have face painting for the kids, all kinds of cool stuff. And you're going to see the red, white, and Gunslingers blue celebration in full effect. Tickets are going fast. Grab yours at sagunslingers.com or at the box office. Great time if you haven't had a chance to take your family out to the Gunslingers game. It is an awesome family event. You're going to love being on top of the action. It's a very cool thing. Active duty military and first responders, you get an absolutely free with your ID. If you want tickets, sagunslingers.com. Go check them out this Saturday.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Our heaviest delay continues to be 35 southbound between Judson on down to O'Connor. Earlier this morning, a very serious 18-wheeler accident, so we're still in the process of getting that cleaned and cleared up. 35-minute delay has got you slow from Schertz Parkway, still diverting traffic onto the frontage road. Lookout, Nacogdoches, Wurzbach, those are still good alternate routes. 35 northbound Thousand Oaks to Judson, that has you stop and go. Onlooker delays from that crash on the southbound side. And we did clear the accident 90 eastbound at 16 904. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Bank of America. Bank of America, sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026, dedicated to offering solutions to help businesses meet their goals locally and globally. More at bankofamerica.com/gamechangers. That's bankofamerica.com/gamechanger.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at tsaog.com.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
Heat up your 4th of July at the Home Depot with our wide variety of grills under $300 and make every gathering one to remember. Give your outdoor space a glow up. Whatever your budget is, with savings on seasonal plants starting at $5. With the grill fired up and your backyard set to perfection, you'll be able to invite friends and family over to kick off the party. Start celebrating with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Prices may vary by store. Exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them. They have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers are giving Donovan Mitchell a 4-year extension worth $273 million. It includes a player option and a trade kicker. There was also a 6-team trade in the NBA, including half the NBA, it feels like, and a bunch of guys we don't know. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Joe Reinagle. You're listening to the home of the Aggies, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Let's go to the Buyers Barricade guest line. And we're going to go to the man who knows the lyrics to every Striper song.
It's a tribute band.
Yeah,
that's right. Not a cover band.
The lead singer of Striper with an I.
That's Stripper.
Dr. Jason Garrett. Good morning, Dr. Garrett.
Morning. I'm actually going to the AC/DC concert later this month.
Awesome. Oh, really?
Awesome.
Where are they playing at?
I think they're playing at the Frost Center.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I'd like to go to that, actually. I've never seen AC/DC play.
Oh, I've seen them. They come through. If they tour,
San Antonio
they come
gets
through,
like
we're a metal town.
It is a metal town. San Antonio gets some cool metal shows.
It's Joe Anthony, the legacy of Joe Anthony.
Yeah. Well, Axeman and Bobcat, that can be us one day.
We're going to try to carry that on. One
carry
day,
the torch.
We will do the next.
Carry the torch. Dr. Garrett, first we want to ask you, how's your recovery going?
Are you doing?
How's the you for those who don't know, you had a horrific injury, and you are at what level of recovery are you at now?
I am 9 weeks out from pec repair surgery. Going really well. Actually, I've got pretty much full range of motion. I'm not allowed to really press with anything yet, but what the cool thing about the body is if everything you do to one side of it, about 10 to 20% will transfer over to the other side. So I've been obliterating my right arm and chest, trying to make sure that the left side tries to catch up.
That's what I do. I obliterate one side of my body.
Absolutely. I'm an obliterator myself. Well, I'm glad that you're recovering well. All right, this Jordan Henderson, he plays for England in soccer. He was celebrating the big victory, and he jumped over the boards and hurt his wrist. Now they're saying he's going to miss the rest of the World Cup because of this hurt wrist.
I don't understand.
Help me understand how a soccer player, like his wrist, could keep him from playing soccer. What could that possibly stop him from doing? Couldn't they just? I feel like if he were a hockey player, he would have just wrapped it up and been back the next game.
Yeah, did you actually see the video of it? His arm snapped.
Yeah,
so his arm actually broke pretty bad. I'm assuming they probably did surgery to fixate it, and that's the reason why he's not going to be able to play. I mean, the rest of the World Cup's really, one game or two games more, and that's pretty much it. So recovering from surgery like that is pretty tough to do, even as a sissy soccer player, as people like to say. It is surgery. You still have a lot of fixation in there. You don't really need your arm or your wrist to play soccer, but having a cast on there can be considered a weapon. So it's interesting when soccer players have casts because a lot of guys take flops. It's awful to watch right now. It is embarrassing, especially the England team generally. Their captain, Harry Kane. I was so disappointed in watching him. Every time he got touched for him screaming on the ground. I'm going off a little tangent here because I'm a soccer player.
No, I was going to ask you.
I hate Harry Kane.
I'm glad you brought this up. For people who don't know, you're a collegiate soccer player. Away from injuries, do you pin any blame? Where do you pin the blame for what happened to the Team USA in the last game?
I feel like they came out super tight. Like if you watch the previous games, their passes were really crisp. They looked like a European team. They looked really good. It was the best they've ever looked. That game, they looked like an MLS team, and the difference is it's the first touch, it's the crispness. Like when they couldn't get out of their own end, they couldn't play the ball forward, and Belgium was just a much better team.
Well, I guess we got put in our place.
You know what? I saw the best thing. Saw yesterday. Someone posted on Instagram. I shared it on my story. It was like, there ain't one person from Belgium stopping Derrick Henry when he hits the A gap.
Yeah.
So we can always fall back on that.
We'll take you on anytime.
You got to take your badass now. Wait until September.
Come play some American sports. And speaking of, Pat Mahomes is wound in. We know he tore his knee up, and they think he's going to be ready for 11-on-11, at least without pads by the time training camp gets started. My question isn't about when he gets ready, but do you have a range of expectations for athletes when they're coming back from surgery? Because we know Mahomes isn't a stellar athlete. He's not the dude that's going to run 40 and under 5 and do all that stuff. He has a range of a certain amount. Do you give a little bit of leeway for a dude that isn't really ever going to run that much, run that fast? That is just, we know what his physical limitations were before the injury. How close are we trying to get after the surgery before we let him go play?
Yeah, I mean, when you watch him play, he's sneaky athletic. Like he gets away from people and moves around pretty well and finds ways to get the ball forward. So he's very athletic when it comes to getting the ball down the field. He's not, like you said, a great leaper or sprinter, but he is sneaky fast. And so coming back from something like this, I don't think it's going to impair him a whole lot. Like you said, he's not a hard cutter, not a hard sprinter. As long as he trusts that leg to push off on it. I mean, the mental part is, as you guys know, Rob, you've had surgeries before. Coming back, the mental part is just trusting it.
Right.
And so once you trust it a couple times and it's fully healed, you get hit real hard, you fall down, get up, and you're okay, then you're fine. It's if he takes a little tweak and kind of strains it, then it gets really inside your head, and it could be a big problem going forward.
This Brody Bumila is a prep baseball player who he throws in the 100s. I mean, he's a freak show. And now they're saying, like, he may have a UCL injury. He's already had an internal brace put in, and they're saying that because he was throwing over 100 after he got that procedure done, and now they're saying he may have re-injured that elbow. Once a guy has a procedure like that or that internal brace and it fails, does that mean he has to then probably try to go to the bigger procedure, which seems to be that Tommy John surgery, and will he ever be the same, or is this going to be a problematic injury for the rest of his career in your mind?
And what's an internal brace?
It's the cheater way they've been doing instead of Tommy John. So it's like the quick fix.
Yeah, I mean, it is a much faster recovery with that cheater way. It's not really a cheater way, but it does help them get full stability back. when a kid's throwing that hard, it's so much torque on the elbow. And unless your mechanics are perfect, even if they are perfect, your arm is not meant to bend with that much torque that fast. It's just physiologically that's why they're always $1 million arms, because you just can't do it. It's not normal for most people. So the odds of him re-hurting it is pretty high. So he may have to get the bigger procedure done, which is a much longer recovery. You're looking at 12 to 18 months versus 3 to 6 months for the smaller one.
Yeah, so he is projected to go in the draft, but this may drop him down in the draft. If not, he's going to end up going to Texas, which I think is why he's 6'9", left-handed, and throws 102 miles an hour.
In
high school. Yeah, this guy seems. I'm betting Texas is hoping. Oh yeah, I hope his elbow's really jacked up and he doesn't get drafted at all. But what an absolute
I'm kind of
shame
hoping he's totally healthy and goes pro.
Speaking of Texas baseball, let's look at the Astros, where Lance McCullers seems to constantly have something going on with him with his shoulder now. When you're a pitcher, and we've talked, we're talking about an 18-year-old, but when you get to be Lance McCullers and you're in your 30s, and you like every year it's shoulder injury, elbow injury, shoulder injury, elbow injury. When it's rotating between those two things, is it usually some sort of overcompensation for one or the other, and that's generally why it's hard to ever get fully healthy? Because when you're overcompensating with shoulder movement, you hurt your elbow. Then when you try to overcompensate with elbow, you hurt your shoulder. Is that how it works?
Yeah, almost always. Like almost all elbow injuries are a shoulder issue, or vice versa. And then what happens is especially with the shoulder, once it starts getting little micro tears in there, labral tears, the capsule gets injured, you heal around it, you rehab it, you come back, it gets inflamed, you get some swelling in there, you compensate, and then you put more pressure on the elbow. So there's a million things that can go wrong with the shoulder. You can actually have like 20 things wrong with it and have no problems whatsoever. You'd have one thing wrong with it and it'd be significant. The shoulder is so dynamic because it's the most mobile joint in the body, and it creates the most torque and stress versus any other joint in the body. So it is very susceptible to repetitive trauma. And even great athletes, they can adapt around it and move slightly differently, but then they're always robbing from Peter to pay Paul as far as the injury is concerned.
I think everybody's lived it. The elbow injury, you go see the doctor, and he's playing with your shoulder. Like, I don't understand how the pain manifests where it does.
Mitchell Robinson, who is a former New York Knick, now Boston Celtic, he punched his truck after finding out that his brother had been in a car wreck.
See, you don't need to tell us this.
I know. Just say
go
I hurt my hand.
Just go through the rehab, man. Why are you being honest?
Yeah, he says, I was very frustrated that my brother had gotten in a car wreck and I was too far away to do anything about it, and I punched my truck in a moment of frustration. Now they're saying he's had surgery and he may be in doubt for the start of the season. I'm guessing I would guess it's some sort of a broken bone in the hand. But talk about the hand itself. I know there's a ton of bones in there. What's most, when you start punching inanimate objects, what's the most likely of those bones to break?
One on the outside.
So usually it's the pinky knuckle or the one next to it. Those are the most common one. Like when you punch something, especially if you're not a boxer, it's usually the pinky one because you lead so much with the outside of it. Boxers usually break the middle two knuckles because they know actually how to throw a punch. If it's not that, it's probably the mid-hand bone. Good news with all these things is if it's just a fractured bone, they heal really well. There's no real rehab needed. You just have to wait for it to heal. There's usually not any structural damage to ligaments or tendons. It's just because it happens so often. I mean, people punch walls when they get mad, punch cars, punch each other. It's an extremely common fracture.
All right. That is Dr. Jason Garrett from Arasti. Doc, we appreciate the time, and we'll do this all over again next week. How about it?
Take care, Doc.
Hey, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
There you go. That is Dr. Jason Garrett from Arasti. He and all our guests join us on the Buyers Barricade guest lines. Buyers Barricades providing traffic control, rental, and sales for San Antonio and beyond online at buyersbarricades.com. All right, Vic, I'm going to take the break that you're asking for. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1. Rob?
Dr. Jacob Torres is my doctor. I got to know him about 10 years ago. He runs the Institute for Functional Health, and I walked into his place not expecting a whole lot, but the first thing I noticed is everybody there seemed to be in a really good mood. It was the happiest place I'd walked into, and I met the patients there who were happy walking out the door, and I found out really, really quickly why. Because I've never been in a place that was more concerned with your functional health. How are you feeling more than anything else? Because you can be told by your doctors you're living a healthy lifestyle, but if you're miserable, what's the point? Dr. Torres understood that and told me that if I took some small measures, some small steps, before I knew it, I'd start losing some weight. And before I could even think about it, I was on a program that I didn't really think about until I realized, man, I'm down 20 pounds. I'm down 25 pounds. Now it's not a program, it's the way I live. He changed the way I address food and the way I live. I'm down 75 pounds. And at 60 years old, I can tell you honestly, I'm not on a single medication to maintain my health. No statins, no pre-diabetics, no blood thinners, no nothing, because of the effort I put in with Dr. Torres. I want that for you. If you're living a lifestyle that you just don't like the way you feel or you look, call Dr. Torres. There could be some underlying things that he can address that you would have never thought about to make yourself feel better. And if you're feeling good, it's easy to lose that weight. Call him today. The number's 210-468-1891. His website is a great resource. It's iffhealth.com. Listen, if you want to feel better, if you want to just live a life and do things when you want to do them, call Dr. Torres. He can help you get there, and before you know it, you're living the life you want to live. When you do, come on by and thank me later.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, it is just about time for college football. You know how I know?
Because Phil Steele is going to join us on The Blitz, the college football magazine where you need the magnifying glass. We'll get his thoughts on what the Longhorns, the Aggies, UTSA, all of it.
We'll also check in and see what's going on in the Valley. RJ Ochoa is going to join us blogging the boys.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like public works supervisor.
Hey, this waterman is under a ton of pressure. Did you ever fix it?
Yeah, 3 layers of duct tape. Wait, should I have added a 4th layer?
This is a job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car-truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. Every day you wait, pain has one more day to take from you. If it's keeping you from work, workouts, sleep, or just feeling like yourself, it's time to fix it. At Arasti, we find the root cause and treat it. No pills, no surgery. Most patients feel better in just one visit. Covered by most insurance plans, visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti, we fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
Let's be honest. Watching the Rangers is better when you got something on the line. On Rangers game days, call your shot with the Morning Huddles. Rangers Double Dinger Payday.
Play ball!
Pick the Ranger you think will send one into the seats. He hits one, you're going to a Rangers game. He hits two, now you've just been upgraded. Tickets and a hotel stay. That's what we call getting paid. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Make your pick and win with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
What are you trying to do? Get the gals going here, Vic? This was for the ladies.
Yeah, Alexandra wanted to hear some LL.
Uh-huh. Told you.
Yeah, the request line's open on the Brigade Bar.
210-656-3776. We always love to hear from you guys.
All the time.
Yeah, anybody wants to get in on the show, 210-656-3776. Although maybe wait till the next segment because we'll have a shorty
Yeah, we got a short one.
Got a shorty on this one. But yeah, we're almost through the third hour of the program on a Wednesday.
Wow.
Always feels good after we get through that Wednesday and hit the.
I'm not accustomed to working 5-day weeks.
I know we've been kind of.
I need to get back on that Catholic parochial school schedule.
I
you get like
know.
every Friday and Monday off.
I know.
Right?
Things have been
Remember
going
those
really
days?
well.
Good old days. There's always a saint having a birthday.
I remember the days we always had off because we had mass.
You had mass, had to dress up, but got
Yeah.
to go home early.
Yeah.
Hey, how much have you seen about this Charlie Kirk
The trial that's going on?
Yeah.
I follow it in passing.
Okay. There's some weird stuff going on in this thing. Like, I thought this was like an open and shut case.
No, well, I think they're making it weird, but yeah.
So you don't think there's like a conspiracy theory to be found here?
I think there's a lot of people pulling at loose threads. There might be something there, but I don't think it's as deep and dark as I've been hearing from the
Do you think
blogosphere?
Do you think the guy who is being held accountable is the guy who did it?
Well, they'd have to prove it to me. I am coming in from that line, but it does appear that the evidence shows that he's more likely than others. But prove it to me.
The idea that because yesterday it came out that the officer on the scene who found the guy there, it just so happens that as he was approaching the scene, the battery on his body cam died.
Again, yeah, there's a lot of threads they're pulling. So
now there's like some of the DNA evidence on the gun matches the shooter. Now I'm like, okay.
Some of it?
Yeah.
Not
so
all of it?
I was like, wait a minute. I mean, there's a world where enough has been, in fact, enough has been said in the last 48 hours to introduce reasonable doubt, which is all you really need to get away with.
Keep in mind, what you're allowed to hear, what you hear, is very different from what the jury is hearing.
Okay.
What you're hearing in the media, after the hearing and before the hearing, the jury is at least by the judge's order precluded from hearing that. So they're hearing normally about half the pie, maybe even a third of the pie. They're only getting this little slice, and you're getting all the innuendo, all the things that no attorney could ever say without any kind of verification legally inside the courtroom. They're going to throw all that outside.
Okay.
So, and that's why people are always just so astounded when a jury comes back and says something just counter to everything you believe. Well, they didn't hear everything you heard. And a lot of the reason is they're not allowed to. It's just not admissible, but you can throw it out into public opinion. So, yeah, I think that we're hearing a lot of external stuff. Now, is it true and is it, actually vetted and able to be brought into the trial? We'll hear.
I'm fascinated.
You know what I mean?
By
It
this
is
now.
fascinating because there's enough doubt. They're pulling threads.
Yeah. I want to see. I mean, there'd be a riot if this dude gets off.
Yeah.
It'd be like OJ in reverse.
Seriously.
Like it'd be a lot of angry white men. All right. 1 hour to go, 94.1.
On your ride to work, it's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Our heaviest delay continues to be 35 southbound between Judson on down to O'Connor. Earlier this morning, a very serious 18-wheeler accident, so we're still in the process of getting that cleaned and cleared up. 35-minute delay has got you slow from Schertz Parkway, still diverting traffic onto the frontage road. Lookout, Nacogdoches, Wurzbach, those are still good alternate routes. 35 northbound Thousand Oaks to Judson, that has you stop and go. Onlooker delays from that crash on the southbound side. And we did clear the accident 90 eastbound at 1604. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by ExpressPros.com. Your logistics business moves fast. Is your team keeping up? Express Employment Professionals connects you with qualified talent fast. Express helps you hire smarter and stay productive. Visit ExpressPros.com for an office. Express Employment Professionals, respecting people, impacting business.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first. But when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
Oh no, I dropped my lip balm in the water. I can't think of anything worse than the looming threat of potentially having chapped lips. It was ginger vanilla, too. My favorite flavor.
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in D.C.
The world's biggest soccer showdown is here, and Novo Brewery is San Antonio's ultimate place to watch. Over 80 feet of massive LED screens, craft beer, hard kombucha on tap, and a food menu built for the moment. Novo Brewery, attached to North Star Mall and at novobrew.com.
This July, America is celebrating 250 years of independence, and Synergenics is celebrating the men who are ready to get back in the game. If low testosterone has you feeling tired, unmotivated, not like yourself, now's the time to make a change. Start testosterone replacement therapy at Synergenics during the month of July. Stay on it for 90 days, and they'll celebrate your commitment with a $250 account credit. Feel great, look great, live your best life. Visit Synergenics.com to book your free T-test today. That's Synergenics.com.
If you or someone you love is struggling with alcohol or drug use, you do not have to carry it alone. I'm Peter McCarthy of the San Antonio Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness, known as CICADA. We help people take the next step with compassion, privacy, and no judgment. You do not need all the answers, just a safe place to start. And 90% of our services are provided at no cost. Call CICADA at 210-225-4741. That's 210-225-4741. Or visit cicada.org.
Hot summer days and high energy bills are on the way. Upgrade your home's old leaky windows this month with Window Nation at 50% off all window styles. Yes, 50% off new, beautiful, energy-efficient windows, plus zero down, zero interest, and no payments for 2 years. Call now, 866-200-8670 or windownation.com. In select markets, trust our family of brands, New South Window and ArmorView. That's 866-200-8670 or windownation.com to book a consultation.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In World Cup action, and then there were 8. Argentina rallied to come back from a 2-0 deficit, scoring in the 79th, 83rd, and finally the 93rd minutes to win 3-2, taking Egypt home. That was followed by Switzerland and Colombia that played to a 0-0 draw, as they say. Finally, Switzerland wins 4-3 in penalty kicks.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas Authority in Barricade Rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Morning, everybody. Whoop, whoop. Happy hump day. Happiest hump day. I saw they got to put out the hot take stuff. ESPN did a ranking.
Okay.
Oh, what's holy crap?
I was
you find something
that Bexar County being a rabies hotspot. And we're a hotspot, bro.
What do you mean? What's a hotspot mean? Like, what's the
so
definition
far
of that?
This summer, as updated July the 6th, this year, there have been 90 confirmed cases of rabies. 20 foxes, 14 cats, 2 cows, 1 dog, 1 goat, 1 horse, and 1 coyote.
Damn.
Have all been, let's see, and raccoons.
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah,
account
yeah.
for, there's 25 raccoons. And skunks have 87 cases.
Yeah.
The
good news is people generally want to avoid skunks to begin with.
If they're frothing at the mouth or unusually aggressive, please run away from these animals.
Yes.
Or if they're a bat flying around,
But I'm not gonna lie.
Don't knock it out.
I've told I go out when the opossums come out in my yard. I go bring them food and I'm friendly to. Now opossums can't have rabies.
No, they can't. Actually.
Yeah, so I'm not afraid of that. Yeah. But she's like, they could have other stuff, and I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not worried about it. Like, they're generally they seem to be pretty safe animals to be around. They don't bite humans. They don't they don't want, if they did have some kind of a disease, they didn't want to transmit it to me. They really would either just want to eat my food or get away from me. But the problem is, while I'm fascinated with possums, I'm also fascinated with raccoons. And I would love to be friends with a raccoon.
A raccoon is like having a monkey.
I know.
If you got raccoons, you got monkeys.
Yeah. But they're very funny looking.
Yeah,
they make me happy.
They have thumbs.
Yeah.
Which is the thing.
Yeah, they do.
They can do just about anything.
That's like
they want.
Possums. Possums have opposable thumbs.
They can get in. They can rip tiles off. They can pull roofing. They can do just anything they want.
Yeah. It's
Well, if you're scratched or bitten, this is interesting.
Now, what's happened to your arm here?
Yeah, if you're scratched or bitten by an aggressive animal, immediately wash the wound with soap and running water for at least 15 minutes.
Imagine that, 15 minutes.
15 consecutive minutes, and then seek medical care right away.
Nope.
My
water bill.
My showers don't even last 15
I'm
minutes.
telling you.
I know.
You know, Manu had to go through the shots, and all he did was just knock a bat out of the air.
Really?
You know, you don't know this?
I've seen this. I've seen where I didn't know he had to go through all that
he had
process.
to go through the whole 13 shot process he had to go through.
Because he touched one?
Yeah, it's in my experience.
Did he get cut?
No, he just touched it. But it's easier just to go through the process than it is to send the bat off to have its brain examined.
Okay.
So they just hey, just as a precautionary tale, pull up your shirt, you get a shot in the tummy.
I like how at Wimbledon they're still interviewing like it's COVID times.
Well, you don't want to get too close to those tennis players.
That's very odd.
They might lash out at you.
Like they're having they're doing interviews from like 15 feet away from the players.
You know, I noticed that the other day, and it is kind of a residual from COVID, right?
Yeah, that's when it started. And it was like, how do you feel about your performance today?
Stay away, dirty press officer. Stay 15 feet back, please.
One thing I've also noticed, and I found that I asked you yesterday, Rob, that flag that's got the blue triangle and the white and the red.
Who is that?
That's Czechia.
Czechia.
And apparently every good lady tennis player is from Czechia now.
So the Chechians play tennis and UFC. Are they good? Are they good UFC fighters?
Yeah, there's some good Czech UFC fighters. A couple.
Well, not Czech. There's Czechia and Czechoslovakia.
No, there's no Czechoslovakia.
There was.
Czechia is.
So it's Czechia with a K?
Czechia. It's CHIA,
but it's pronounced with a K.
Czechia.
See, I always thought it was Czechia.
And there's Chechnya, which that is part of old Russia.
Right. So we're not talking about them?
No, there's a lot of good UFC fighters there.
So you're talking about
Czech Republic. Used to be the Czech Republic, is now they call it Czechia for short.
Czech with a K.
Yeah.
So there's Czechia, Chechen,
Chechnyan, and Czech are two different
two
things.
Entirely different?
Yes.
I don't know.
Chechnya is like
Virginia, West Virginia.
It's like desert Russians.
Yeah.
Like it's a scary place. Chechnya.
See, that's what I thought Chechnya was. The tennis, that's not the scary place.
No.
Okay.
This is what used to be the Czech Republic.
Oh, so okay.
Or it is the Czech Republic. It used to be Czechoslovakia, now the Czech Republic, but for short they call it Czechia.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
that's
where
tennis there.
A lot of good tennis gals there. A lot of good tennis gals. All right. Here's what I was gonna get to. The top 50 lady basketball players according to ESPN.
Of all time?
No, currently.
Okay. I think it's going to further reinforce the tough news that they're having to deal with.
I don't. Who owns the rights to lady basketball now? ESPN.
Right.
They've got reason to.
No, so you think they're propping up somebody that doesn't belong there?
Okay. Number 1, Asia Wilson.
Well, that's absolutely correct.
Right.
That should be.
Number 2, Kelsey Plum.
So this is what I thought was going on. This is the true ranking, not the one to just hype up the league. So
a lot of people thought that Kelsey Plum was like was kind of past her prime. But
I'm not going to take anything away from her game. She's still got it.
It says she's been spectacular. If her current scoring and assist averages and field goal percentage remain where they are, they would all be career highs. So I think part of it is she went to a new team, so she doesn't play with Asia Wilson anymore. Mm-hmm. She's not on the Aces. So now she's like the big star on her team, so she's getting all these
She started here in
stats.
San Antonio. She went viral with throwing that T-shirt into the second deck.
Yeah, she's got a gun on her. Number 3, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, they've got as the third best player in the league.
That's too high. That's too high. She's not the third best player in the league. She's in the top 10. I'm not going to take too much away from her, but right now she's not.
Well, that's why I think ESPN is.
Yeah, I think that's a little too much.
Number 4 is Paige Beckers.
That's where I'd put Paige there.
Number 5, Brianna Stewart.
I'd put above her.
Number 6, Olivia Miles.
Now we're getting to the realm where Caitlin should be putting in the right place.
Number 7, Alicia Gray, or Alicia maybe.
It's Alicia.
Alicia. Number 8, Ryan Howard. I've never heard of her.
So now we're in Caitlin Clark territory. See, I think they were
Number 9 is Jackie Young, and number 10 is Alyssa Thomas of the Mercury.
Hey, eyelashes in there?
Well, that's what I was. Yeah. So there's a lot of players that I haven't even heard of, but like number 11's Kelsey Mitchell. She's teammates with Caitlin. Angel Reese is down at number 13,
which is appropriate.
She leads the league in rebounding. Only one of 3 players averaging a double-double, sporting career highs in points and rebounds, it says.
Leading the lead in me-bounds.
Yes, but she plays with Gray and Howard.
That Atlanta team's tough, man.
Yeah, so they've apparently Ryan Howard and
this is the epitome of the WNBA problem. Their most, what was to be believed to be their most marketable product, isn't the best player.
Yeah.
And it's really not even close. I mean, she's not even in. I mean, she's very good, but to compare her with Asia, not even close. I mean, it's a different level of play, and they're forced and put in this situation where the face that everybody knows doesn't get the respect even around the league.
What's the pretty girl, the goon for Caitlin? What's her name?
I can't remember. Which
I can't
is too
either.
bad.
I know. They're trying to make her a big star too. She's very marketable because she looks good.
It's not Lexi Holt. It's Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham. Let's see if she's. No, she's not even on the list. She's not in the top 50.
She's a beautiful goon.
Yeah. What was that? The real tall girl that we Brink. What's her? Cameron Brink.
Yeah. Cameron Brink.
Also not on the list. So I mean, ESPN. The girls they're just around for being pretty. They're not putting them on the list, but they do have Caitlin at number 3.
Which is
the
too
hot
high.
take.
And that's just because I think, at the end of the day, Nike needs her to be one of the faces of the league because they've got a massive investment into her. And, so does State Farm and all those. They need her to be propped up because they've got money invested in her brand, and it doesn't grow unless the league grows.
Claymore says, I've also never understood NBA sideline reporters interviewing Brunson, Wemby, or SGA drenched in sweat.
That was built in to the players' agreement because that was built into the TV agreement. TV was like, all right, we'll pay all this money. I want direct access to your athletes, so we get them at halftime. That's a contractual obligation.
What I always think is gross is when, like, at the end of a UFC fight, when
they're bloody,
it's like Joe Rogan goes in there and they're all covered in sweat and blood, and the sweat and blood of 2 people, mind you. And they'll like put their arm around Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan's just like, oh my god. Or Daniel Cormier's got his nice suit on. It's hard for a fat guy to find a nice suit.
Don't worry about it. It's not my blood. It's his.
Yeah. So that's even worse. But nope. Claymore says no problem with that ranking. He believes in
You
the
think
ranking.
Caitlin's that good? I just don't think she's of that quality yet. I think she's maybe.
I don't know. I don't watch any of the games. What do I know? All I know is like I just see all I know is I know she can't fight a lick. So she's
But she can take a punch.
Yeah. I guess.
That's really nuts. I don't ever want to be known as the guy that can take a punch.
No,
I don't want to be that.
It's
guy.
a good thing to be known. Like
Well,
Homer
that means you've
Simpson
been
when he
punched
was
a lot.
Homer Simpson was able to take all those punches.
I mean, that's not something I'd be proud of. But he can't fight, but he can take a punch.
That's right.
Oh no, that's
how Homer won a bunch of fights. Is he would just you'd punch him until he got tired. He wouldn't go down.
He's like an animal.
He's like piece of iron.
That's right. That's right.
I don't want to be that guy.
All right, let's go with the double dong challenge. We did not, I repeat, did not have a winner yesterday, unfortunately. But the Rangers back in action today. They're 1 game over 500 now, by the way. They with the win yesterday over the Angels. You'd think they had 8 runs yesterday. You'd think we'd get the double dong winner. Who was the player yesterday?
I think Jock Peterson.
Was that the guy?
Yeah.
Well, they're back at it against the Angels today. Walbert Urena.
That's not real.
That's his real name.
He needs to add an S.
I guess it's Walbert Urena. Walbert Urena.
Uranus
is the pitcher for the Angels today. He is 5-7 on the season. Has a 3.03 ERA though, so that's pretty decent. Only giving up 5 dongs all year. Will he give up 2 tonight? That is the big question. You know who the leading home run man for the Rangers is?
Is it Seager?
Jake Berger. Berger. He's got 15 dongs. Will he hit
Seager's
2
been
tonight?
out for a week. That's right. He got got beat.
So I don't know who you want to take, but here's your chance. If you win, if you pick the Ranger who's going to home run in tonight's game, you'll win a pair of tickets to a Rangers game. If you pick the guy who hits 2 tonight, you've got upgraded seats and you've got a hotel stay coming to you up there in DFW, so you can make a weekend of it. So let's go with caller number 5. You're playing the Double Dong Challenge. Double Dong.
You know, they call the Globe Life the Shed.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I don't.
It is so eerily similar to the Astros stadium, like on the inside and really on the outside. Like they look a lot alike. They almost copied them, which I don't. I mean, it's a good design, I guess.
It's a good play. It's a good layout.
What I note most about the Ranger Stadium is they've got the best AC I've ever felt.
That was a prereq.
I mean, their first 2 stadiums were the hottest places on the face of the earth.
Yeah, and if you were in the outfield on Sunset, dude, you were going to fry.
Like their original stadium it was one of those circular concrete, like every stadium that got built in the late 60s, 70s. Like it was a
Astro
cookie
turf.
cutter. Yeah, and it was hot as all blazes. They built their new stadium and it looked beautiful. Like they had the
newest one?
No, their
the
second
mid-level
one.
Yeah,
they had columns in the outfield. Like it was made to look like the old school, like Ebbets Field type stuff.
Yep.
And someone there decided, let's build this fancy new stadium and not put a roof on it. And that stadium didn't even last 20 years. They were like, we got to build another one.
The hottest place on earth.
It was so brutal to watch a game there. They had to build a whole new stadium. And this time they said, we're not making the mistake. And it is an ice box.
I love it.
It's awesome. It's the perfect conditions for baseball.
It's like glamping.
Yeah.
I get all I want.
I think if they wanted to, they could make it snow in there.
I'm for it.
If you wanted to play snow baseball. All right, let's take a break. El Pito Loco says Sophie Cunningham, black belt Taekwondo.
Yes, sir.
I saw some guy was being chased in California. Like he had gotten into a fight at a club, and he was some sort of karate master. And when I guess he got drunk, and the cops came after him, and the dude did like a spinning back kick at the cop.
Did he hit him?
No, the cop ducked it, and they were able to like tackle him. But the dude apparently is like a badass karate man, and
his hands are lethal weapons.
It was a pretty awesome move. It just barely missed though. It's like you remember the video last year where the drunk girl was getting carried out of the Miami Hurricanes game, like the football game, and the cops grabbed hold of her and they were hauling her out. And she came to, and like she took a swipe at the cop and missed him.
Body slam.
And then because they're carrying her above her shoulders, she took a swipe and missed him. But on the backhand, she hit him in the face, and he turned and punched her in the face square on. It's like, well,
you started it.
You get what you get, I guess. But she fell asleep and took the rest of the ride in peace. But I guess that's what happens when you're a karate man. You take your shot, and it didn't quite work out. All right, we'll be right back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Our heaviest delay continues to be on the northeast side, 35. We're early this morning. We had a very serious 18-wheeler accident. Southbound 35, Judson to O'Connor, still closed. Backup starts at Evans, a 50-minute delay. They're still forcing traffic onto the frontage road. So look out, Nacogdoches or Wurzbach Parkway. Those are all still good alternate routes. On 35 northbound, we're noticing some delays between Randolph to Judson due to that accident on the southbound side. And on the far northeast side of town, Comal County, 35 northbound at Watson Lane. Got an accident, only the center lane open. Solid 30-minute delay has you slow from FM 306. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a time out to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's Luxe Boxes. Choose the $5, $7, or $9 box. Now with new Fajita Street Chalupas. Limited time at participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Freezes and specialty drinks not included. Tax extra.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collision since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
Baseball fans, check out the inaugural season of the San Antonio River Monsters, part of the TCL, a woodbat league featuring some of the best college players. A monster-sized good time for the entire family. Get your tickets today at rivermonstersbaseball.com.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Your coffee would never get cold. Your flight would always be on time. And your mattress would always respond to you and your unique sleep needs. Sleep Number mattresses are designed to respond to your body and shift with your changing life, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good life sleep.
Here she comes! Surprise! They sent a duplicate shipment to your flower shop! Now you have to pay for 1,000 extra carnations! Also, there's a beehive outside your store! And they're super aggressive! There's thousands of them!
Progressive knows small business owners usually don't like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise, saving 10% or more on commercial auto insurance when you pay in full.
Also, the egg salad you just ate was expired! Gross!
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
The best mornings
in the morning light.
Start with Wrangler.
I pull on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
This World Cup update on San Antonio Sports Star is brought to you by Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is unmatched for every match. With 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra, handcrafted Casamigos margaritas, a scratch-made menu, and screens that put you in the front row of every game, it's all going down at the Lodge. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update, sponsored by NHTSA. Speeding catches up with you, paid for by NHTSA. No teams won back-to-back World Cups since Brazil with a youngster named Pelé in 1958, 1962, Argentina. Going for two in a row as a quarterfinal game Saturday night in Kansas City against Switzerland. Both teams won yesterday. The Swiss in penalty kicks with Colombia, who goes home despite not having allowed a goal in its last 4 games. As for Argentina, the win in Miami in the round of 32 was amazing. The one in Atlanta even more so. They never trailed against Cape Verde. They trailed Egypt 2-0 till they got on the board in the 79th minute. 4 minutes later, the tying goal from who else? Lionel Messi, and then the game winner. So 3 goals in 13 minutes after none in the first 78. Unprecedented. 3 more wins in its 2 straight championships, and Messi gets another one in what he says will be his last World Cup. John Stashower, Westwood One Sports.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first. But when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Your coffee would never get cold. your flight would always be on time, and your mattress would always respond to you and your unique sleep needs. Sleep Number mattresses are designed to respond to your body and shift with your changing life, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, to a good life sleep.
You're listening to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Don't you think I'm so sexy?
I know you're clean.
Fresh and so clean.
Yeah.
Inside and out. They did say it was, I'm very,
Did you have a spectacular colon?
Yeah,
a noteworthy colon?
She was impressed.
I've seen some
And
colons,
by the way, I had a
friend.
lady doctor.
Sweet.
Yeah, she knew. She was very impressed with my colon.
With your colon?
Mm-hmm. No fissures, no abnormalities. She
No
said.
fissures. Yeah, that's important.
She said, "It looks like you're taking real good care of that thing."
I am.
My doctor had a clipboard, and it was like, all right, sit down.
Yeah, sit down. We got some things to talk about.
Dude,
diabetes affects everything.
I imagine Vic goes to the doctor, like, they're just going to tell him all the things that are wrong. Like,
oh, yeah.
They never give him everything looks great. Like, your blood levels, everything looks awesome.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I hear at pretty much every doctor's appointment. It's like, oh, everything's great. And Vic goes in, he's like, all right, well, what's the bad news?
Yeah. And he goes, well, first of all, your A1C.
2 words for you. Anal fissures.
Oh, no.
I don't want to hear those 2 words
No.
ever again.
Are you, I'll ask Rob first, but do you know who Summer Robert is?
No, I have no idea.
Vic probably knows.
Nope.
No? Oh, wow. Summer Robert has built a lucrative career and global following in the adult industry.
All right.
Thanks to her size 30R breasts.
R, you say?
R.
Oh, I see some pictures now.
R as in...
That's way down the alphabet there.
Holy...
What's her name again? Summer
Huge
Robert?
Summer Robert.
Huge tracts of land we got going on here.
Some 30R as in, those are some huge Ritz.
So, okay. Is this enhanced, or is she born
No,
with these
she lives with a
beautiful things?
rare condition called macromastia, which causes her breast to continue growing. Now, mind you...
I have the same problem with someplace else.
Of course, yes. Now, mind you, this is something that she has made a career out of.
we use what God gave us. You know what I mean?
But she says...
Good Lord.
And he just kept on giving, didn't he?
Yeah.
She says many men struggle to see past her body, leaving her feel objectified and fetished. You don't say.
Well, duh.
She says she's having the hardest time finding a partner because dating is a nightmare for her. She says it often starts before I ever meet someone in person. On dating apps, Summer says the conversation almost always turns to her giant boobs. They message me and go, is your back sore? Oh, my God, look at the size of your Ritz. Oh, my gosh, your Ritz are so big. And she says, I'm like, bro, say hello. How are you? Ask me how I am.
Well, maybe don't show a picture of those.
Every other conversation is about my chest.
She's lucky.
For Summer, the constant sexual comments are exhausting, she says. Rather than being asked about her personality interests or life, she says men often jump to explicit remarks. Like, it's hard for me to feel bad for you when you literally make a living doing porn and people want to talk about your boobs. She says, like a guy the other night who was really cute and I was kind of into him, said, oh, let's go home. We can have sex and I'll stick it between your boobs. What do you mean? Well, I think you know exactly what he means.
Yeah.
She's 4'11".
Yes.
Ooh, that's even better.
You like that?
Oh, love it.
She's falling on she's in the torta scale for sure.
Oh,
I don't know.
Is full on. Oh, are you kidding me? This is full on torta land right here.
She looks like the rest of her body looks relatively fit.
Yeah.
It's just that makes everything look plus sized. I don't know.
Oh, man.
But
yeah.
Oh no, I guess I'm seeing another picture.
Yeah, dude, this
I've
is
got
full on.
I've got a bikini picture here, and now I'm starting to see. Yeah, there's more going on there. But if you are a person who, she says, I want to be married in 2 years. I want a husband. I just want to get married so bad. It's hard. And basically says, I've got to find someone who is into me for my personality and not just as some fetish piece.
Well, maybe stop doing the porn. That'd be the first thing I'd recommend.
I
know
would
you want to
think
keep
so,
your
too.
career, and you can have your career. And I'm not saying you're not allowed to do that, and I don't think, I don't think any less of you for it. But there are some outcomes.
It does
of
make
your
it hard,
decisions
probably
to have ramifications.
Yes.
30
R.
And it is a legitimate question. Does your back hurt?
I only dated a girl one
she's
time.
4'11".
Like
she had
a weeble.
Fs. Yeah.
F?
She had an F.
size. That's big.
Yeah.
And that was like, okay, yeah, this is a little bit.
It was too much for you?
Oh,
you couldn't handle it?
Well, no, I probably could, but.
Any bigger than a handful, you're risking an injury.
Yeah, and I would
that's
always.
why
You
God
can only
bless
go.
But you
me
know
with
what?
Giant.
But
some of us can palm a basketball for a reason.
Her back always hurt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So for her not to have a back problem.
Hey, man, just go make another film.
Take one for the team, though.
Well, I mean, she's got. You can have a whole bunch of one nights, and they add up to one relationship.
That's true.
You're never alone.
All right, I've got one more former adult star to talk about, but we're going to do that coming up in Huddle on Hollywood. Coming up next, it is the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits one, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now, you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Transform your water with Connecticut. For a limited time, receive a free reverse osmosis drinking station, $400 off with a trade-in, and 0% interest for 12 months with approved credit. Don't wait. The offer ends soon. Call Connecticut today.
I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. Whether your pain started yesterday or years ago, we treat the root cause so you can feel real relief fast. No pills, no surgery. Most patients notice improvement in just one visit, and we accept most insurance plans. Stop waiting. Start feeling better. Visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
Join the San Antonio Gunslingers this Saturday, July 11th at 4 p.m. for our Patriot Game, celebrating America's 250th birthday. The first 1,000 fans get a free commemorative American flag. Come early for the U.S. Army Freedom Fan Zone with kids face painting and more. Tickets at sagunslingers.com. Don't miss it.
Party at your place this summer? Fix things up inside and out with July 4th deals, now at Lowe's. Get up to 45% off select major appliances and save up to an additional 25% off when you bundle select major appliances. Plus, save $80 on a select Charbroil Performance Series gas grill, now $299. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 7/8 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
Do you hear that? And that? And that? Those are the sounds of a healthy and vibrant community. And to this United Way volunteer, nothing sounds better. They're the sounds of children being given greater chances to succeed in school. The sounds of neighbors receiving the support needed to overcome challenges, both big and small. They're the sounds of families gaining access to quality healthcare and nutritious food for their tables. And they're the sounds of members of our community who've benefited from United Way's financial education programs. See, wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. People working together to respond and growing the good for everyone. United is the way. So join us by getting involved or giving back. Learn more at unitedway.org.
Why do you love Shriners Children's?
I love seeing all the opportunities she gets from being here. It's the look on her face the first time we walked in and she saw somebody else that looked like her.
They take good care of you.
It's just amazing because when I come here, I feel like I belong.
Shriners Children's provides specialized care and therapy that helps kids like me do what I love most.
At first, when the accident happened, we didn't think she was gonna walk again, but when she came to Shriners, it gave us hope that, hey, Brady's gonna walk again.
This place is amazing, and I can't believe how much it's helped me through my hard times.
What I love about Shriners Children's is the mission. There's nowhere else in the world that I could provide the care that we provide for the patient and the family. Thank you for helping us do what we love the most.
To learn more, visit loveshriners.org. Thank you.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers are giving Donovan Mitchell a 4-year extension worth $273 million. It includes a player option and a trade kicker. There was also a 6-team trade in the NBA, including half the NBA, it feels like, and a bunch of guys we don't know. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Jason Minix, and you're listening to the home of the Texas Rangers, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Woo! Every day around this time, we like to see what's going on in the world of Hollywood. And guess who's back on the scene? Making a comeback.
Did she leave? He leave?
Jenna Jameson.
Oh, I've seen. Time has not been good. To Jenna.
No.
Time has not. No. She's aged in dog years and had all kinds of problems, man. There was a time she couldn't even walk, right?
Yeah. Well, she was married to Tito Ortiz, and like he was the sane one in the relationship.
Yeah.
Like if Tito Ortiz wins custody of your children, you know that your life is spiraling out of control.
But there was a glorious time.
Jenna
Jameson was the apex.
She was arguably, and maybe to this day still is, the biggest star that porno's ever had.
I think so.
At least female star.
She was legit crossover. You would see her amongst the real stars. Yeah, there was a time.
Things did go wrong with I think some face surgery may have gone awry. I don't know. And now she's a born-again Christian.
As is common, I think.
But she is set to return to sort of adult entertainment, but she's not going back to the movies. So
what exactly is she going to do?
So she moved away. Now, it says, despite moving away from explicit content due to a conversion to Christianity last year, she has been announced as the host of a big-budget adult show in Palm Springs, Florida. She is going to become the face of, which, by the way, I didn't know that Jenna Jameson was still in the adult industry up until last year. Because there's no way.
What?
There's no way anyone was wanting to see that.
Yeah, I don't understand what is
in
she
action.
Is she a producer? Is that what she? So that
I don't know. But what she's doing now is she's going to be the face of $1 Million Men Live, an all-male strip performance that started in the UK, but is about to set up shop in Palm Springs, Florida. But she says, hey, this is not a return to the sex industry. Just so you guys don't get it twisted. She said, hosting this show feels completely different from the chapter I've left behind. I'm not stepping back into the adult industry. I'm celebrating live entertainment, sexy people, confidence, and having fun with an audience. That's a big difference.
Hey, she doesn't look too bad. She's all right.
It's gotten better.
Yeah,
I think she got
she's
some
gotten
stuff
healthier.
reworked.
Yeah.
I
take everything back I
No,
said.
I don't
She's
think
doing
she's
pretty good.
I think she was. I mean, she's got kids. I don't think she's pregnant now. I think that's an older picture.
Yeah,
Gosh, she got huge when she was pregnant.
Look
My
at
goodness.
How old is she?
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, too old to be involved in porn.
She was born in 74.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So she's
in her 50s. Yeah, no one wants to see her doing sex stuff now, for sure. I
would.
Oh, okay.
I have no problem with that.
You know me.
You want to see her?
I mean,
yeah.
Those big crazy lips.
She's actually not doing too bad. This is.
All right. Yes.
I'm just saying.
Man, there was a time for her though.
I think I see a lot of that too. You know, you see a lot what she used to be.
What
see
once
it.
was.
Still see
Yes.
it.
She
Spent
said
a lot of short, brief time with her.
She said these guys know how to
3-4
entertain
minutes at a time.
and trust me.
It's been some very quality time, not quantity, quality time.
The audience is going to be screaming from the first minute to the last. This isn't just about guys taking their clothes off. It's a full-on experience.
Okay.
The energy, the choreography, the personalities, the interaction with the crowd, it's designed to leave people smiling and wanting more.
As was she.
Wow.
That's right.
She was also designed for the same purpose.
She also explained that her role was not in conflict with her newly found faith, adding that her partner, now this is also interesting, her partner, her lesbian
I was
partner,
about to say, normally that's how it goes.
is a Christian author named Milagros Ocampo, who is supportive of the project. She says, my partner Millie knows this is entertainment, and she's been incredibly supportive.
What's her name? Milagros what? Ocampo.
Ocampo, yeah.
Okay.
And she says she loves seeing me excited about a project again, and at the end of the day, she knows exactly what comes home to her.
Is this real? This is not real.
Let me see, Millie. No way.
That cannot be. It is. Former second lieutenant in the U.S. Army.
And Millie comes home to her.
Proud haircut wearer.
Okay. Ocampo was born in Nicaragua and served as a Marine and in the U.S. Army.
Mm-hmm. And looks a lot like you'd expect.
Looks a lot. I thought it was going to be like a
Lipstick,
glam, yeah,
lipstick,
glam situation.
There's
but
no lipstick here. She drives a Subaru.
Yeah.
A little bit of flannel action happening.
Yeah. Well, all right. Hey, good.
Here's the happy couple together. She's a handsome dude.
Yeah. But I also am not. I don't think Jenna looks great. I think things have gone.
Well, I think she's holding on for the best she can.
But the problem, like, I like a woman who's willing to age gracefully.
Me too. But she was not destined to age gracefully. She was in the wrong career field.
I think you're right. She
was going to be put together like Bondo.
Man, this is tough. Motley Crue. We just talked about him yesterday. You know, remember talking about Dr. Feelgood?
Yeah, Vince.
They were at one point maybe the most popular band in the U.S.
When
at one
I
point.
think hair band, they are first in line.
Now, they are still a legacy act. They travel around performing to all the fans that grew up with them, and they've managed to maintain a fan base somehow. But Vince Neil is in a little bit of trouble because he got caught lip syncing at a live show.
Well,
he Milli Vanilli'd it. Yes.
How mad are you really?
Now,
seriously, how mad would you be if you're at a live show and you found out he was lip syncing?
I would
be furious.
Yeah, I'd be bummed.
Well, it depends on how much
I'd be
you
bummed.
spend for the
I don't
ticket.
know. Some of me is just put on a good show. Just sound like you're supposed to sound. And this isn't you in the 80s. I'd have been mad then. But now, I get it. You're 65. Dude, just I'm glad you're here.
It says
right
now. Vince Neil has always denied accusations of lip syncing, but they have used They said they've used backing tracks before to supplement things, but at this point they say no, that's not lip syncing. His voice doesn't sound like that anymore. Sounds just like the studio version. Oh yeah. Because it is.
So,
LOL.
Again, I'd rather hear the studio version and rock out and have some fun than go, oh, man, this dude sounds terrible. You sure this is Vince? I hold older bands to a different standard. If
you can't sing anymore, don't go singing.
Yeah, I agree with some of that. But, I bought some tickets to some shows where they come out and they're doing their old stuff, and you're like, man, this is rough. This is rough.
And that's okay. But you expect that. What I don't want is you to trick me and
no, I get where you are. I do. I fully understand it. I personally am not going to be that mad at you. I'm not. If you're a band of repute for 40 years, I'm coming to see you for the whole experience, and I'd kind of like it to sound like I remember. But I do get this isn't pure. I mean, I could just go see a tribute band. I could do a lot of things and get the same thrill that you're giving me if it's not authentic. And I do understand it, but for me, I don't hold that high a standard. Just entertain me for a couple hours.
So much.
I know. And I'd rather walk out and be entertained and go, do you think he is lip syncing? Than walk out and go, God, that guy isn't even close.
You know what? Listen, if you're going to lip sync, fine. But at least keep up the theater of the mind.
Exactly. No, don't get caught.
Don't be standing there while you're singing, but your mouth isn't moving.
Exactly. Do your best.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be too furious if the track keeps going while you're walking off stage. Like you called it one beat too early.
But this one was pretty painful, pretty obvious. All right, we got one segment left today, boys. We got the daily lines coming up. It is the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
It's the Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on the Blitz, it is just about time for college football. You know how I know?
Because Phil Steele is going to join us on the Blitz, the college football magazine where you need the magnifying glass. We'll get his thoughts on what the Longhorns, the Aggies, UTSA, all of it.
We'll also check in and see what's going on in the Valley. RJ Ochoa is going to join us blogging the boys.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here for the Golf Club of Texas. I absolutely love the Golf Club of Texas. They've made so many improvements to the golf course, from brand new cart paths to resodding the greens and fairways. You might think it's a private club, but it's not. It's open to the public 7 days a week. Best rates are always online at golfclubtexas.com. That's golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas, you know where it is, right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
The Gomez Law Firm has been San Antonio's trusted law firm for 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us today. Jose, tell us about the cases you all specialize in.
We do ride-sharing cases, we do 18-wheeler cases, work injuries. We will be happy to take a look at and see if we can help.
If you or your family have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, you need to visit joegomezlaw.com. Call the Gomez Law Firm at 736-4040.
Hey guys, it's AJ, and between us, when you hit a certain age, things start to feel a little bit off. You're tired all the time, your energy's low, and maybe your drive isn't what it used to be. A lot of that can come down to low testosterone. That's why I want you to give a call to Game Day Men's Health, Alamo Ranch on Wiseman Boulevard. They understand what guys are dealing with, and they make the process so easy. The office has a relaxed man cave vibe. Everything starts with a free testosterone test done right there in their in-house lab. After that, you'll meet with a licensed provider to create a custom custom treatment plan designed for you. And here's the best part, you can start treatment the same day. After a month, you'll be noticing more energy, a better mood, and a boost in your libido. Don't settle. Be the best version of yourself. After a month, you can notice more energy, a better mood, and a boost in your libido. Give them a call, 830-376-9100. 830-376-9100. 830-376-9100 for Game Day Men's Health, Alamo Ranch.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
When I'm a walking outside the club, then I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go.
This is like you play this, and there's guys of my age. We just all congregate. We all stand around.
Yeah.
It is a unifying song.
Oh yes. All right, friends, we got to wrap up the show somehow, and we only know one way. We'll do
What's
the
left?
daily lines.
What's left? There's nothing left to gamble
It's
on.
the Morning Huddle's look at the daily lines with AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
You covered, yeah!
All right, friends. The World Cup is down to the final 8. Big upset yesterday. Switzerland knocking off Colombia.
Yeah, but I bet the draw. I've been betting the draw on everything just to see how often it
smart
pays
move.
off, and it pays off about 1 in 4.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah.
Your updated odds to be the champion of the world. The two longest shots, Switzerland and Belgium, sitting at 30-1.
I'm surprised Belgium is behind Monaco.
Morocco, you mean?
I mean Morocco.
Morocco's 28-1. Norway 15-1. England plus 470. Argentina all the way up to 4-1. I think people have figured out maybe the fix is in on this thing.
Be a heavy lean, at least toward the title game.
Spain plus 370. France, your favorite, plus 180. So there we go.
It's still funny to me. Now, think about how those odds are playing out. So Morocco has better odds to win it all than two other teams, yet they are playing the team with the best odds. I don't get the math.
Because I think Morocco, like if they were able to beat France, they would presumably have a
skate. From
yeah,
that
like
point
they're
on.
like I think it's all about world ranking and stuff like that. But I think Switzerland is probably the biggest dark horse. Like they're the longest shot if all things were even. But Belgium's got to play Spain. I think Norway. I know that some of the real soccer heads said Norway didn't have a chance against England. I'm going Norway, man. I'm riding my horse here.
The Moroccans,
that crazy looking dude,
offer a good fight.
That's right. That's all we're asking of them. Just show up and give them hell. All right, Major League Baseball today. Finally got a full card. Dylan Cease and the Blue Jays taking on the Giants. Logan Webb going for the G-men. Blue Jays minus 120 on the road. Colin Ray and the Cubs taking on Dean Kramer and the Orioles in Baltimore. Orioles minus 125. Garrett Cole and the New York Yankees taking on Shane McClanahan and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays minus 120. Jeffrey Springs going for the A's. Troy Melton for the Tigres. Detroit minus 150. Grant Holmes, what up, Holmes? And the Braves are in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. Jared Jones going for the Pirates. Pirates minus 120. Did you see yesterday the Pirates won the first game on Paul Skeens Day in their last 10? Paul Skeens had not gotten a win in his last 9 starts.
And so yesterday was Skeens Day?
Yesterday was Skeens Day, and the Pirates finally won. They'd lost 9 games in a row on Paul Skeens Day. If you'd been betting Paul Skeens Day, you were hurt.
Not a good year.
No. George Kirby and the Mariners, they're in Miami taking on the Fish. The Mariners minus 130 on the road. Spencer Arrighetti going for the Astros. Hey, with the Astros down in the Washington, D.C., in the capital. Taking on the Nationals. Foster Griffin going for the Nationals. Arrighetti is not supposed to be so good today. Hey. Okay. The Nationals are minus 135. Maybe the Nationals are the better team now. The Astros, they're not so good anymore. But Arrighetti, Arrighetti. Phillies are at the Reds. The Reds minus 145. Royals at the Mets. The Mets are minus 180. Red Sox are at Chicago, taking on the White Sox. A battle of the Sox. Red versus White. White, a minus 115 favorite in this one.
That's rare.
Guardians, for real. Guardians at the Twins. Twins minus 130. The Brew Crew is in St. Louis, taking on the Cardinals. Brewers minus 150. The Angels, Walbert Urena going for the Angels. Mackenzie Gore for the Rangers. Rangers minus 155. Roki Sasaki getting the ball for the Dodgers. Dodgers minus 250 at home against the Rockies. And the Diamondbacks in San Diego taking on the Padres. Padres are minus 145. Hey, I found someone sent me a thing, World Cup country college football team equivalents. So if you this is basically what would this be in college football?
About the ones still playing are in the SEC.
Yeah. So it says Brazil is like USC, iconic history, elite uniforms, unmatched swagger, but hasn't won the big one in over 20 years. Let's see.
Okay, so what would Britain be? I'm curious.
England, Texas. Always burdened with massive media hype, but historically tends to underdeliver when it matters most.
All right. So Alabama would be
Alabama.
Spain?
It says Italy.
Italy. Okay.
A legendary blue blood that has won championships across multiple generations, including this century.
But
France is LSU, boasts incredible modern success and elite talent pools, but prone to baffling, chaotic down years.
With a lot of French names.
Germany, Ohio State, a relentless machine that wins titles across multiple decades and enters every single year as a favorite. Argentina, Georgia, one of the top dogs right now, backed by an elite historical tradition. You'll like this one. Morocco, Indiana.
Out of nowhere.
The ultimate modern Cinderella story captured the hearts of fans everywhere with an unexpected and crazy run.
I wonder which team would be Notre Dame. We have a comparison
there's
to
a Notre Dame. Let me see. Where are they? Notre Dame. Oh, here we go. Uruguay. Okay. A deeply respected historic giant with multiple championship stars on their chest from a bygone era. They command massive global respect, but are still chasing modern playoff glory.
All right. That would not have been the country I chose, but it seems like the
Texas Tech, Saudi Arabia.
You can buy whatever you want.
Fueled by an immense amount of oil/NIL money and rapidly buying their way into the spotlight. All right, USA. Peak historic success. Dates back to the 30s. Possesses unlimited money, talent, and resources, yet struggles to put it all together.
Sounds like a school I'm familiar with, but maybe
USA equals Texas A&M.
Did it really? I'm about to say, sounds like a school I'm familiar with.
I was going to say.
They got all the money you need.
All the money, all the resources, just
things.
never seems to work, does it? Oh, I thought that was interesting, though.
That sounds about right.
And Mexico, Tennessee, good enough to consistently make the postseason knockout stage, but usually bows out early once
with
they get there.
With 150,000 seat stadium. Yeah, that's about right.
There you go. So, all right. Hey, the Blitz comes up at 2 o'clock. Jason and Joe be back in here slinging info at you again. We'll be back here to do it all over again on a small Friday.
You're going to have Phil Steele on.
Oh, yeah, Phil Steele joining the Blitz today, so make sure you tune in for that. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll do it all over again, friends.
Shit, y'all. See y'all.